We are here with the 2024 Ord-ament project. Mike is ready to go. He's already caffeinated, and look at him. He is ready.
I am ready to be frozen in carbonite. Let's go. What's up, boys?
Holding him back. So we've got most of the dad batch here. Thank you guys for tuning in. Stevie has handed the reins over to me for the night. Usually he's in the pilot seat, but he's just along.
You fly the ship tonight.
Yeah, exactly. So got Crossdad Deadpool here with us as well, and we've also got special guest Hunter Smoke.
Hey guys,
what up?
Heyo,
dude, epic. This is a crew right here, and what I like about it is that everyone made an ornament besides Ramey.
Did you make one, Mike?
I made a couple.
Oh, okay.
Woo!
Well, all right. Now listen, I helped with a lot of ornaments. My fingerprints are on many of them behind the scenes. And for those of you who I helped, you know who you are. I'll just leave it at that. So
I dig it. I dig
as
it.
Hunter,
yeah.
As Hunter would say, you something big doo-doo.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I mean, the people came here to see the ornaments. So I think did anybody catch the 501st stream this weekend? There were a lot of people on there.
Mike and I count. We were busy.
That's true. We were in and out of them. But
does that count? I was on there.
Yeah.
I thought you guys did great with the Kiners.
I mean,
that's what I'm talking about.
They were the best. They were so cool. We spent like an hour talking to them after were off the live too. So
it was fun.
More maybe more to come on that later.
Ooh, nice. Nice. I love that. Yeah, I'm super. Well, first of all, I am so incredibly grateful for you guys for supporting this project in the way that you guys support this project. And I see we have a ton of comments on YouTube as we're streaming from a lot of the artists that are here. And I love that. And that is amazing. And I think going into year 3, I'm so humbled in the sense of this project started with 10 artists. Hunter is actually one of them. It started with 10 artists and then it went to about 30 artists because over time, I think we all became closer and closer friends. And then you start to realize like how many people are just damn talented. And all of a sudden you're sitting here going like, as we get to know more people, you're like, I feel like there's too many people just to do 10. So then it went to 30. And tonight I can say, not including our UK buddies, we are almost at 90 ornaments.
Whoa.
So we should make about $90, right? $90.
That's right.
That's
right on target. Stay on target.
Do okay. So what's really cool about this though is, to highlight again, we are supporting the Starlight Children's Foundation. Justin Sonfield, head of the 501st, is going to come on in about an hour, and we're going to talk a little bit more about this. But what has really been awesome about this project is like that we've been able to support really great foundations that are absolutely worthy causes of all of what you see behind me here. Because I think for a lot of people, that creative energy is there. To put that all in one place and to have it go somewhere that's not just for like this kind of self-gratifying purpose. I think everybody has a blast making them. I've heard from multiple people. I wish I had more time so I could have made another one. And that's actually part of why we have so many, is because there are people like Hunter that made multiple. There's people like myself that were like, oh, I can't decide what idea to do. Island Fett was like, what color should I paint it? I was like, I like this one. He goes, I like that one. He's like, I'm going to make them both. So am I
power out.
You disappeared.
You're a black rectangle again.
Yeah, we don't need to see you.
This is classic. Hang on.
Oh, there's a QR code. Just leave that up.
You're back to road again.
No source detected.
I'm in a different, here we go. Here we go. Bring me back,
detected.
baby. Someone bring me back.
Listen, man, I'm in a hotel room in Florida. You can get your junk together.
Dude, you're right. I'm switching over. I'm going back to. Oh, here we go. I'm back.
Yes, you are.
All right. If this happens again, I'm switching over to the MacBook, Old Faithful. So, anyways, the point of what I'm getting at is the people showed up for this. And I think for people who are understanding exactly what this is, given kind of all like how a lot of people have felt over the last couple of years, this is the resistance. This is a lot of people coming together to do something when we know that there's a lot more people who could do a whole lot more. And I'm not pointing fingers, but I'm certainly saying you're giving artists an opportunity to be able to go, we can make an impact too. And this makes, for someone, we're all dads here. Hunter's the only non-dad here.
Droid dad. He's a
There's
droid
time.
dad.
There's still
He's
time.
He's a droid daddy.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, droid dad.
Droid daddy.
Droid dad for
But
life.
I think for a lot of people who made, ornaments, some of them are parents, and we know that when you're in those moments where you would do anything to make your kid happy, and Starlight generally focuses on kids that it seems is a tough place to be. If Starlight is helping, or if your kid is in the hospital, you are like, I get nervous when my kid is really sick, and I couldn't imagine my kid being in the hospital or being in a situation where they need to get out of where they're at, right? And that's kind of Starlight's mission. I think it's amazing. And so I think all of us, as you make that and as you think about where the money is going, that's the reminder for when you're bidding on one, that this is not going, like, all the proceeds are going to Starlight. We don't see a cent of it. And that's what's really awesome about it. So I am, like I said, eternally grateful for the fact that this project has become what it is. I'm stoked for everyone who's contributed. I'm stoked for people who have supported in so many different ways. Before we get started on showing off them, our buddy Zach the Maker is doing medallions that are just kind of commemorative of the Ord-ament project. And really what that is like, we had a lot of people who were like, I wanted to give, but I got outbid, which is a great problem to have, right?
Sure.
But there's people who are like, I don't have $300 right now to throw at an ornament, right? So for $50, Zach ate all the production costs. He got those built, and if you get them now, I think he can ship them before Christmas, and it could even end up on your tree if that's what you're into. You can grab those. So it's $50 right there, and we've raised over $1,100 for those already. So we're putting in a chunk with people just supporting it. And I know people who are like, I got one of those and I'm planning on bidding for an ornament. And I'm like, it's amazing. So my hats are off to Star Wars fans, because as crappy as the online people are, I'm like, this is it right here. This is the community, baby, right here. Hunter's here. Hunter, you are a third year artist.
I am.
You go above and beyond. And let me see. Oh, hang on. First, let's see. Hannah's asking, we'll be able to snag one Thursday if we don't win any bids. We are keeping the medallions open. You know what? Forget this. Low profile. Dude, that's it. Whatever, right?
Nope.
Yeah, we're keeping the medallions open until Sunday. So if you don't win any bids on Thursday, don't worry. We're good to go. So Hunter, you're a third year artist.
Mm-hmm.
What was different about this year in comparison to the past 2 years, just in terms of like what you've seen in regards to people like blowing it out the door?
So the first year when you came up with this idea, it was super, super cool idea. And I was super pumped to be a part of it. And so was everyone else. But like, we didn't really know what it was going to be or like how hard to go with these.
Sure.
And there were a few people that first year that like really pushed the envelope. And then it seemed like the second year was when people really, really realized that you could just take the reins off it and let it go. Especially Luke over here.
Oh yeah. That guy.
But
that guy.
And it's like the second year that you did it, people kind of realized that. So they came to play this year and pulling out all the stops. We got motion, you got playset boxes, you got whatever you want to call that interlocking mechanism that David did on his box. And there's a ton of people who just went all out with it and really, really let it express their creativity. And I think the cause also really motivates people to put in that extra effort for it. And
Mike,
you and I earlier today were talking about those old As You Wish helmet projects that they used to do at previous celebrations. If anyone out there hasn't seen those, go look up some pictures. They're really sick. They're these charity, I don't know if you call them like an art series or whatever that they did at celebrations, and they went up for auction. There was some years they did Vader helmets and some years that they did Fett helmets, but it was kind of like this, but instead of in the form factor of an ornament, it was the form factor of that helmet.
Right.
And people just let their creativity go, and people are doing the same thing with these ornaments, and it's super, super cool to see. So, I mean, this year, like I said, different because there was no easing into it. It was just let it go and just run with it. Yeah, it's been cool to see. It's been motivating too. It also makes me feel like I need to be more creative.
Well, I mean, let's give me the aux here. Let's look at hunters for a second here.
So good.
Okay, so the fun part about this one, there we go. Okay, so the fun part about this one, right, is this has like not only both of them have like the texture of Jabba's palace. I love this. I love everything about it. I love that you are probably the biggest Jar Jar fan and also put him in carbonite, which I respect.
You got to preserve him for future generations, Mike.
That's true. That's true. But what's really cool about this, so kind of what started happening is people started giving, they would be like, you know what, I'm going to sweeten up the pot and I'm going to add a little bit more to whoever wins my ornament. Then it turns into what we call a super ornament. And Hunter's droid actually couldn't even control him.
Mo did this one. Craig and I's droid child put this one together.
Right. So Hunter and Craig's droid that you've seen on stage at Mosh Isley, just punking it up.
Yeah.
Made this one, which I really appreciate. He's incredibly nimble because these are small little parts.
I didn't really realize how dexterous those little utility arms are. But
truly incredible. So, but what's cool about this one right here is actually a super ornament this year. And I would love to know, Hunter, if you could describe exactly what the heck that means in regards.
Right here.
Oh, give him the screen, baby. Give him the screen.
So you guys who follow me know, like I like to coax other people into the rabbit hole of this hobby, especially droid building. And
really?
No. And so does Craig. And thankfully, Craig has access to some awesome tools to be able to churn out some really key parts to these droid builds. So Mike was talking about a super ornament. Usually these are ornaments that come with something extra to motivate people to bid on them and then give them a little perk when they take it home. So with this ornament, if you are the high bidder on there, you are going to get a CNC cut wooden frame and leg kit for your droid, as well as a laser cut set of styrene skins. So at the core of every droid, there's like a skeleton, basically. That's what here, let me just back up and hold this up in front of the camera.
Luke's for sure buying it. Luke is for sure.
I hope he does.
Oh yeah.
Yo.
This is the interior frame. And this is actually very comparable to the one that you're gonna get. So that's a Solaris CSR frame for the droid nerds out there. But it's basically that stock Solaris frame. It's got a couple special modifications that Craig and I came up with during Mo's build process to make it a little more suited for your build, and make some things easier for you. Yeah.
Does it come with a Jello shot holder? That's
a little bit more do it yourself. Maybe next year that'll be the.
All right, Luke's out.
There's a separate YouTube tutorial for that part.
Send me the tutorial, and we're still in.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So Hunter, how, like, just out of curiosity, how much would it cost to buy those components if you were buying those separately?
Usually,
roughly,
if you're gonna buy a set of wooden parts for the frame as well as the legs. So the legs are also wooden too. The ones that you just saw when I held that up, those are partially finished, but those are layered plywood as well. So if you were to buy a set of leg parts as well as the body frame pieces, you're looking at probably close to the 450, 500 mark. And then I didn't
sounds about right.
So this is the ones that you get are going to be a little bit thicker than this. This is an old set of skins that I had laying around, but this wraps the outside of that to form the body of your droid. So there's a inner skin piece that covers these holes, and then these are like your panel lines, basically. And that it's it's been a little bit since people offered styrene skins, but I would bet. I think when they used to sell them, it was like $100, $150. Nowadays, a lot of people cut them themselves or have a sign shop do it. But so,
and don't disclose the amount of electronics you have to put in there. Let's just don't talk about that. No one worry about it.
No. I'm not going to talk about the rabbit hole that you'll get into.
It just depends how many Jello shots you fill it with, and that kind of
yeah,
that starts flowing. So basically, what we're getting at. So Craig just said in the comments, he estimates it's about $650 for everything, right? So you are for not only do you get Emo's awesome little ornament here, you're also getting basically the start of a droid. If you've ever wanted to build a droid or you've wanted to understand how the whole process works, you're getting that by bidding on this.
Yeah, and
so sick.
Craig and I'll hook you up with all the instructions and everything too. And again, huge shout out to Craig. So like he and I are splitting the costs of these parts to donate, but he's the guy doing the work with the tools. I put together the ornament, and he's doing the work to cut out the frame and skins on his CNC. So massive shout out to Craig, Mo's other dad.
Let's also shout out. Well, first of all, John Flake is here, and John Rodriguez is here.
Dude, this
boys
is a
are
party.
here,
guys.
Too many white boys in here. Don't tell Disney.
Look at that. Jeez, John. Oh my God. All right.
saying.
So Flake is here. John is well, we're showing off Craig's ornament here.
Oh,
damn.
Which, check this out, right?
Big
Dude,
Full
you
mirror.
guys.
Give it the big screen. Give us the
Big
big
screen.
God
Yeah.
damn.
Come on, Mike.
Show the people what they
It's your
want.
first time.
Come on, jerk.
Show us what you're
Look at
working
this.
with.
Oh my God.
Okay. It says the Ord-ament project
Insane.
with the
Oh my
box.
God.
Okay. And it's got extra. Here's what I like about it. It's got extra batteries in the holder.
Oh, man.
Of course.
Okay.
For
in
for
here,
years to come. Yeah.
right.
Batteries or Mentos.
Right. Fits right in here. Okay.
Mine came in a cardboard box with bubble wrap.
It did, and I took it out and I got it. It's fine. But this piece will light up here, and I think I actually burned the battery out already.
Of course you did.
I'll
Mike,
replace
That is awesome. Is that a mirror?
Right.
That is so
Yeah,
is so
it's
cool.
a laser cut mirror
Insane.
with the Ahsoka Wayfinder,
beautiful.
and all of this, like dimensionality of it, dude. It's so sick.
It's beautiful.
So if you are a fan of Ahsoka the series, the Fulcrum agent herself, Craig crushed this. So
Sick.
I love that you're getting that. So John, you're here, bro. What's up, man?
I'm doing well. How you guys doing?
We're great. We're great. We're running through ornaments. Were you a first year artist or were you just second year?
Second year. I've been on board trying to buy them and win the auction since the first year, but second year was so this is my second time around being an artist.
Okay, so here's what's interesting. We had in the second year we had someone who flaked on a bid. That person's banned, but it did actually.
Why do you have to use that exact name for?
Yeah.
Why
you gotta say flaked?
Any other word?
That's a good point. That's a good point. He bailed on bidding, and so he's banned. So what's rad is we've actually got. I'm going to show off John's third year. Check this one out.
Oh
my
Boob
God.
gun.
Look at that.
Ion cannon. Come on, man.
You're gonna
That's
send
Santa
it out?
Fe?
So
Yeah, it's San Diego.
So John, did you 3D print the ion cannon, or was that from like a model kit, or where did that come from? Because it's super
I
detailed.
was so the inspiration was like it kind of always jumped out like a Christmas ornament to me, like a big ball cannon. So I went down the rabbit hole. Like originally, I was gonna try and do it like an actual old school model kit with like styrene, and I hit up Jason up. My lights went out. I hit up Jason Eaton, who's kind of like the most kind of respected modeler of kind of recreating this stuff from ILM. And I was like, hey, any advice for going down the rabbit hole on an extremely small scale for the back of a Christmas ornament? And he was like, here's a 3D model of my exact kind of replica. So I just scaled it down to 18% of what it's supposed to be and resin printed it out, which so those little petals are insanely thin, but they're still on there and still sturdy. So yeah, it's a 3D print, it's resin printed.
Okay, cool.
Amazing.
Okay, so then what's up with the icy snow on the back?
That is just taking the clear. So I got Derek from Van Oaks to get me some clear acrylic to replace the white that I was using. And then it's just an alcohol ink blue over that and kind of sealed in. So it's got almost like depth where you can see through it. Like it's like blue ice kind of cracks. And then I just dribbled in the cracks.
That's so awesome.
That makes me want a cookie.
You like gave me
that's what my wife said. It looks like that.
It looks like frosting. It makes me hungry.
Totally.
Totally.
Not the kind of frosting you want to eat.
Forbidden frosting.
It smells pretty weird.
John, I got
so sick, John. That's awesome, man.
Thanks,
Yeah,
man.
that's right.
I
love it. So great.
It was a bit of a nightmare I think I probably ran through 15 test prints because it's meant to be 80% bigger than it is. So the walls are like dumb thin on it, but it worked out.
It's just perfect.
So John's year 2 is also going to be up for auction.
Awesome. That's beautiful.
That's one of my all-time favorites. That's so
I love that like heat scoring.
The heat stage.
Yeah, the heat stage.
So sick.
And the back is also absolutely epic.
Ooh. The Kaiba.
So is this also kit bashing, John, or what'd you do here?
Yep. That's an actual random model kit I just picked up at like Michael's and just took parts. I think it's like a Navy ship model kit that I just decided to kit bash ILM style.
Rad.
Nice.
That's, dude, it looks spot on. I mean, this
heat scoring was a pain, but it's fun. Like if it turns out like that, you're happy with it. But I think I probably wiped it off with alcohol 20 times before I got to that.
No, that looks great, dude.
I love it.
Nailed it.
Yeah,
nice job.
Nice.
You did great.
Somebody's got to win those and turn those into glasses.
These are fantastic. Well, the other thing I want to bring John on for is I'm going to kind of keep cycling through these is like, John, you have kind of said that like your family does like you try to do like a donation every year to some charity or something to kind of, just have that be a part of something that you do every year. And you said Ord-ament is kind of like turned into that thing of going, the foundations are great, the charities are great, and that's kind of turned into a thing for you because you get something from it, right?
Yeah, like I grew up in the Bay Area, and then my dad would kind of take us into the city every year, and we would kind of go down to one of the food banks and kind of, if you know San Francisco, the Tenderloin's kind of like the worst neighborhood in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing tender about them loins.
Yeah, exactly. And so we would go down to the Tenderloin, go to like food banks or places that were going to feed, homeless or like disadvantaged people during Christmas time and donate money to that. And when I was a kid, my dad was like, made me be the one that kind of delivered the check, even though I was like 8 years old. And I kind of hated it at the time because as you do as a kid, like that awkward interaction of like a child giving an adult money. But looking back, I'm like so grateful that he kind of instilled that concept in me. And so, I remember Mike talking a few years back, maybe it was on Armor Party or something, of how, the 501st is kind of like, he knew he wasn't going to get into a soup kitchen. That wasn't going to be how he gave back. It was going to be something that kind of resonated more with him. And so the Ord-ament project just kind of felt like we always did this around Christmas with my family. And it just seems like a great way to kind of keep that tradition alive, but also kind of change it with my passions and my kind of wanting to support other artists. So I can't really think of like a better way to combine those two things. And thanks to you on that one, Mike, it made it very simple to figure out how to carry forward a kind of family tradition going forward. And my parents try to get into the auctions every year too. They're on board now. So they're always like, well, bid on yours. I'm like, no, I can't bid on mine, Mom. Like you're going to have to bid on somebody else. But like, if you want to bid on mine, you can, but yeah.
Technically you could. Why not?
It's such a weird look, John.
So you get what you worked on, and the money goes to the right place anyway. I mean,
that's
true. You guys got
true.
a proxy. You guys got a proxy buy for each other. And what I love about John is like on his workbench back there, he's got 2 ornaments from the previous years. So he's got Wampa's Workshop year 2, and then I think he has you have year 1 Jackson Rupert Rebellion.
Yep.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Bounties acquired.
Here we go. Here we go. Pull these up so you can see. Like we've been on this thing. I mean, look at Jackson Rupert making this beauty right here.
Oh, sick.
That's cool.
Dude, it's so simple and so good. Like,
yeah.
So
the little buttons.
It's funny looking back, like to where it's kind of like this is like was like an over the top one in year one, and now this is like kind of basic by our standards. It seems like.
Sure.
That's so
and
great.
yeah, show off Jason's too. Yeah, and then turn that sucker on. Oh, I love it.
So cool.
Like,
With
Dude,
the
underrated is just he added like a random nut into this.
Yeah.
Like it's just the detail he goes through is
So
crazy.
cool.
Yeah, well, based on what he did this year, he is a nut, and I think I see him in the chat too.
This is the beginning of his ramping things up.
Yeah, his descension into absolute madness, and we'll get to that a little bit later. But speaking of Jackson Rupert too, before we get into Wampus Workshop, so Jackson's year 2 was the Vader Forge.
Oh, Mustafar.
Yeah, this one is so sick, and it looks like, I mean, John, you're probably, both of you Johns are probably the best painters here. Is this silver underneath? Is that what you think he did?
It is, yeah.
He chromed it and then epoxied it.
Yep.
Oh man,
Get that shine, baby.
Red
Yeah,
epoxy,
so that's epoxy, and then just like paint on top of it to kind of hit that like char on the outside.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
there's some sort of texture in there too, but I don't know what he did.
Yeah.
Like a Bondo, maybe.
But that metallic underneath is definitely a chrome, and then it's like a red
Sure.
epoxy
Yeah.
on top.
Yep.
That thing captures the light so good. It looks
That's
like it's
beautiful, dude.
illuminated.
Yeah.
It's not, but it
crazy.
looks like it's lit up.
Lava.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so good. Okay, so
crazy.
and John, you said this is the one you're going for this year, yeah?
Yeah, I tried to go last year, but I got messed up. I was like,
Okay.
I'm done. But yeah,
Hornswoggled.
Well, I like it.
I'm
I like
that
it.
one for sure.
Side note, John, I too am from the Bay Area originally. Newark,
Oh, yeah?
California. Newark, California, born and raised.
Cool. I was born in Novato.
Ah, yes, I know well.
Well, look at you guys having a moment. Also, John threw this in too. I like this one. What's the story behind this one?
Yeah, so like
Whoa.
I spent a ton of time. I played rugby through high school, college, and professional. I spent a lot of time around like Polynesian dudes, and I love Polynesian culture. And I kind of felt like Tamira Morrison kind of imbued Mandalorian culture with that kind of Polynesian vibe, in the way that he approached it. So, I mean, one of the things that's kind of indicative of Polynesian culture is these kind of whale bone carvings, like from back in the day. Obviously, they don't do it anymore. That's a tough look these days. But they used to make like necklaces out of bone carving. So I decided, like, okay, if this is going to be a Mando thing, I'm going to go with this kind of Polynesian bone carving sort of theme. So it's just all 2 hours on a Dremel trying to recreate the pattern and shave it down and toss all the other stuff out and try to go real simple with it.
That's
I
rad.
love this.
Nice.
I love this one. So we'll figure out what to do with this one. I like.
It's a little guy.
Well, yeah, you were sending over like you were like, oh yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna throw this in. I'm like, dude, this is sick on its own. Like, I love this.
At first, it looked like a sugar cookie, and then I was like, okay, why do all my ornaments look like cookies this year? I don't know what's going on. I wish I could say that was on purpose, but it wasn't.
Dude, this one is awesome too. I'm
Got
gonna
us all
keep
hungry
rolling
for more.
through these because I know people are like, I want to see the rest of them. All right, so and get everyone's take on it. All right, so this is by Warpath Customs. Warpath actually has two due to last
Oh
year.
my god.
I think you guys remember this one. This was the
Oh shit!
Whoa.
that came
Climb.
to us, so with the custom dog tags.
Damn.
This was
Awesome.
the Jyn Erso
Yeah.
K2 Cassian.
I don't remember this.
You don't?
I don't remember this one.
Yeah, that was
either.
from last
I
year,
do.
right?
Holy.
I remember.
Yeah,
holy-
this one is super killer. So I
That's
basically like, usually for people who are kind of new to the whole project, like I send these at if you get a kit, I send it at random. You don't know what you're gonna get. You got to be a Star Wars fan. And I like that Warpath basically was like, I wanted to do something rebellion, and you gave me an empire, so I'm gonna do that, which
Love it.
technically works.
Which
It
it
absolutely
Totally
works.
works.
Right?
No, that's-
Yeah.
100%. So
You
this
reverse
year,
Uno carded you.
yeah, absolutely. I sent so I sent him this year, I sent him a Mandalorian, and he did this like absolutely gorgeous resin.
Wow.
Like
Wow.
look at the
look at
texture
that.
on
Look
it.
at that.
The-
Is that a leather underlay?
It's like
Yeah,
lacquered
all
wood or
back.
something.
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Let's get around to the back.
Oh,
Dude.
Okay, so it says the Ord-ament project in Mandoa,
what's in the bag?
right?
Yeah.
But here's what's sick. Okay, so you see this is all burned in here, and he's like got it,
He, like,
laser cut
lasered
out.
it. Yeah.
So
Sheesh.
good. Made this custom bag here,
What?
What's in it?
and then inside he's
Oh,
got
sick.
one of his.
What?
Is it the translators, the coins?
Challenge coin.
No, it's a
translator.
Translator.
Yeah, for
That's
Mandela.
sick.
So
they
you
can read what he
it.
wrote.
That's rad.
Exactly.
That middle piece is so shiny too in the middle. Ooh,
Does it spin?
The little iron heart.
Yeah, the iron heart. Yeah,
if you
it doesn't spin. It doesn't spin. But anyway, so you put that in there. So I like this is actually. I mean, you can the nice part about that little coin being punched out is like you can wear it as a medallion, right? So it's kind of similar to I think like Billy Maddox did one.
Yeah,
but it's super like everything about this one is awesome. So you got the opportunity to bid on both of these this year, which are killer.
That's so sick.
This is awesome. These are
so
fantastic.
shiny.
I love these. Yeah, he does that UV, man.
Finish.
That resin. I'm jealous.
Yeah, that is a great finish.
How do you do that? Is this just poured and then you have to build a mold to fit that resin? How do you do that?
I assume.
I think you gotta like actually like buff it too, and kind of like shape
Yeah.
Like, trim it down and then like polish it.
It's like a car. Yeah.
Jeez. Okay. Yeah, people are putting in the work, baby.
Dude.
All right, let me get into I think I showed these already. But let me first of all, Star wasn't able to be here on the live. She's in grad school right now, but she did this one last year that's going up again. Super clean Fett.
Classic Boba Fett.
Yeah,
classic Boba with the Wookiee
with the braid. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I love everything about
the attention
this.
to detail.
Yeah.
That's the coolest touch.
We have a
couple so spot on too. The colors are perfect.
Right, and you can see the kill stripes underneath.
It's great.
Beautiful.
This one is awesome. We have a couple Bobas. Fat heads are eating good this ornament for sure.
Boba.
A couple of those. So this one is I love this one. Star crushed this one. Star wasn't able to make one this year, but her friend Cap did, and Cap crushed it too. Let's get into this one's done by Austin Jarin. How do we like this one?
Austin's in the chat.
Austin's in the comments. How do we like this one?
So
Is that
sick.
Mossy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
I like
That
it.
is super clean.
Jedi Temple.
I know. I love this.
Austin had the guts to do what I didn't. He just straight up broke it and glued it back together. I was just too afraid to try that.
But I mean, I love this little.
He nailed it though. Yeah.
He nailed it.
This
He
little
for sure.
chunk right here.
It looks like real stone.
That's great, man.
Yeah,
that's
Neth goes Fallen Order vibes. I'm with that.
So nice.
Absolutely.
I love that. But I like too. I always like, because I include the negative and the inside, right? So I love that on the opposite side, it's still Jedi no matter what.
So cool.
I love this one. This one is
done. Well done.
Now, what's really cool about this, and I'm gonna show this off for a second because he's also he did one last year too, one of the minis. And I personally love, and Austin, please do comment in here if I'm wrong. But this to me is artist glow up right here.
Yeah.
Like
for sure.
I look at this and I go, this is a really beautiful little piece, and I'd be very happy to own this. And you can see like some topical chrome.
I love those colors.
I love the colors, right? But like this is 2 years difference of what he made here, and this is just that's
level.
progress right there.
Yeah.
I'm looking at that from a technical standpoint. I go, that's progress.
Evolution.
But they're both really good. That first one's awesome.
They're both awesome.
But like this is what I was talking about earlier too. Seeing other artists do ornaments and just do crazy stuff, it pushes everybody to get more creative and learn new skills and push themselves.
100%.
It's super cool.
Yeah.
I think the not knowing what you're getting too, right? Is like it forces you to be like, look, I'm not going to go with what I'm comfortable with or what's easy, and so it makes you kind of think out the box a little bit and grow.
Well, especially when you get one, it just like you can't get off an idea. You're like, you're more like, rather than dumb my idea down, I'm gonna figure out how to do that.
Yeah,
totally.
So Austin crushed this one. This is awesome.
So good.
First, let's see. He's in the comments. He said, first one inspired by my new Mando kit, but I'm definitely proud of the growth. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. I love everything about it.
Well done.
Killer. All right. We got more.
I think it's cool too. It's like, it's kind of like you can kind of see the snapshot of people as an artist each year. It's like Jackson was like super into epoxy. and then
Yes.
his like crushing the epoxy, right? And then it's like each time someone's on a new kind of kick, it's like for me it was the heat staining. I was like, oh, I'm gonna bring it into this, and so it's like those little things that you're picking up. They show up as an artist in these pieces. It's cool.
Yeah, we always get hooked on something and then lean into that. Yeah, that's awesome.
100%. So here, check this one out. So we showed off Star. So Star and Cap, Hunter, you're friends with Star and Cap. I think they're both GLG at this point, right?
Yes, they are both approved.
Yeah. So these are my Michigan trooping mates. So this is Cap. This is Cap's first time participating. Look at this.
Whoa.
Oh, that's like hand painted.
Wow.
Dude, this one blows my mind because I can't do this at all.
The longer you look at this one, the more you see. There's just so much detail.
What in the world?
I like how
colors.
it's two in one.
Mm-hmm.
It also kind of makes me depressed.
Yeah, it's also super sad. Yeah,
A little sad. Yeah.
Vader
it's very
and
sad.
then Ahsoka.
So you've got you've got the
man.
RCs at the bottom, right? And then you've got phase 1 Rex. It looks like you've got some other this in the back, other clone, and then you've got Ahsoka here.
Yeah.
And then in the middle, the end.
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
It looks
It's like the beginning
it looks
and the
like
end.
Brush that.
It looks like a classical painting. You know,
For
like
real.
a plein air, like a
Yeah,
painting
like a pointillism or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
I think a lot of us here that have clones and stuff, we'll do all the weathering by overspray and sanding it back down. If you look at Cap's Rex kit or their Boss Republic Commando or their Hunter, all of that is hand painted. They hand paint all that weathering to get that texture.
Yeah.
And I think this is that same talent coming out. And
It shines through.
Yeah.
And
This
it's the
one is-
beginning and the end. It's when Ahsoka meets Rex,
Yeah.
right? Because it's the phase 1.
Yeah.
And then it's Vader at the end when
Yeah.
they all did.
This,
I mean,
this
that's
is
wild
heavy,
too.
man.
Like
The
if you
more I
told
look
us,
at this, the heavier it gets.
And what's honestly cool too is it's literally a hand painted piece.
Totally.
One of a kind.
She didn't add a bunch of stuff to it. No
Totally.
offense to all of us that did that. Like,
Yeah.
it's literally a painted,
Yep.
like,
Showing the skill.
different skill set.
if you handed us all a brush and said, "All right, good luck," like this would turn out very differently than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not easy.
Mine would have like Peppa Pig and Daddy Pig on it.
You were right about that. Okay, let's see. Oh, hang on. We're getting on the we got more clones. Okay, so here we go. So look at this one. I can't remember. Someone said, so here's what's happening. We've moved these boxes around so many times. I have to find out who did this. And he messaged me.
That one was Josh.
This is Batman, right? He goes more by Batman.
Cloning around.
Cloning around.
Yep.
Oh my
Yes!
So this thing is bright and look at the inside of it.
What's in there?
god. What is that?
It's just got like a texture to it, but when you turn it off, it's got all the RCs represented.
Man.
Josh has a
I see it now.
killer fixer kit, and
Yes.
it's the same technique that RCs use behind their visor to get that.
Oh, turn it back on. Turn it
that's
back on.
dope. Yep,
So there's
It
a
looks like a
couple layers
crazy-
of stuff.
Yeah.
It looks like a crazy epoxy floor. You know how, like,
Mhm.
they do
Yeah.
those, like, wow.
Yeah,
like,
with something in the
swirl-
middle.
Yeah.
I thought that was
Yeah,
a
it's a
crystal
lot
or
of
Depth
something.
on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Gorgeous.
this one's this has just got a good vibe to it. So the whole thing, because I was looking at it, I was like, why do I recognize this? But I'm not like overly versed in the clones. And he's like, oh, it all the basically the Delta Squad. Is that Delta Squad,
Delta
right?
Squad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you got the green up top for fixer. The other side with the orange circles is bosses command dots, and then Sev with the red and
for
Scorch
Scorch.
with the weathering on the bottom.
With the
Oh
score.
yeah. Dude, that's sick.
Oh, dude.
This is sweet. I love this one. This thing's bright as hell too, man.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah,
win
it's
that
kinda
so I can
blinding.
flash that at my kids when they sneak down trying to get a peek at presents.
That's right.
Just hit them with the floodlight.
Scorch isn't gonna let you come down early.
No.
Oh, I love that one. Okay, let's see. What else we got? Oh, yeah. Okay, so we're bringing up the boy, Island Fett. We're bringing him back here. Let's get back into this. This is year 2 right here, baby. This is a year 2.
I love it.
Oh, that makes me
So
sad.
good.
With the fractured
Shatter.
pod. Yeah.
That's a
It's
Jesse.
wild how distinct his weathering is. Like it's so wild how distinct it is.
Yeah, you can always tell it's his.
Totally.
Oh man.
Insane.
With the scorch on
It's
the
those
outside.
textures too.
It's the welding from the Rex.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Incredible.
So this is gonna be up. So this was year 2. Him back out here. So we're gonna talk Island Fet. We might as well show off the goods, hey?
Dude, he messaged me. He wanted to do one, and he's like, I don't know which one to choose, and then he just did all 3.
It's classic.
Yeah, it's classic Island Fet.
Very Island Fet.
All right, let's show these off.
He's like, pick one, and he had all these different like A, B, C, A, B, C. I'm like, bro, they're all good.
Yeah.
Like, there's no wrong answer.
He doesn't miss much.
Okay, so let's show off his most boring one.
Okay.
That's still unbelievable.
Yeah, it's boring. Just move on to the next one.
Lame. Yeah.
You're like, oh yeah, it's just you're like, I mean, yeah, of course he crushed it, but then you're like, but
That
Dude,
just
those things.
What?
It looks like pewter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
Man, those are gorgeous.
Legend.
and wait till you see
status.
Rylot's photos of these. I'm like,
Oh yeah.
that is the sickest thing I've seen. So let's get into his
man.
crown jewels.
That wasn't
His
even the
crown
good
jewels.
one.
Yeah, that was
Dude.
Jeez.
Wait, what? He did 3?
Yeah, that's
He
what I
did
just said.
3.
couldn't
We were
decide, so he just
talking.
did them all.
Yeah. He's like, what should I do? And then he ended up doing all of them.
Wow.
It's funny. He messaged me before, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm kind of thinking about doing like maybe like a medal." And I'm so glad I didn't because I would have
Because he did.
compared to these.
Is that gold, silver, and bronze?
Yeah.
That looks like gold flake. That looks like gold flake on the back too.
No, but is it 3? 1, 2, 3? Gold, silver, bronze?
Looks like it.
Like,
Basically.
those are incredible. Those
So
are
just the
incredible.
color and the warmth. I mean, the
Insane.
warmth
How
of the
the heck?
paint
Yeah.
is like,
Look at
oh,
the color change. Yeah.
How did he
Right?
do that?
Yeah,
How did
there's
he
some
do that?
shifting. Oils or the alcohol.
oh,
tint.
okay.
What's crazy?
Mine-
is
He says gold leaf.
Oh, he said gold leaf.
He says it's
Yeah,
gold
that-
leaf. He's in the chat.
Gold leaf's hard to work with too. That's awesome. The fact that too that all the ornaments that you've gone through so far are all pretty much what you sent, with some additions. But like, we're not looking at like a big, huge thing like. It's like, you know, it's just the.
I mean,
ornament.
those are pretty custom right there, though.
Oh yeah,
Those
for
are
sure.
insane.
It's not a play set, but damn custom.
Jeez, Island Fat. Sheesh.
Okay, so those are sick. All right, let's see what
Sing
else
it,
we got.
everyone.
Oh, well, why don't we do this? What up, boys? Who wants to play?
That's so cool.
I came to see the band with the band shirt on tonight.
Max
still think
Max
it
Rebo.
Rebo
over
shirt on in
perfectly
celebration of
that
this
fit.
guy. God.
Ding,
Yeah,
ding,
it's
ding,
like
ding.
Hasbro made that organ for the Ord-ament project.
Right? It so perfectly fits that.
What are the keys
Wait,
made
is it
out
from
of? I need to
something?
know.
It's
Yeah,
it's
so-
a Hasbro figure.
Both Max and his organ are Hasbro figures.
No
Just sliced out of
way.
band.
So
That
good.
fits so well. That is hilarious.
You didn't modify anything like on the ornament? It just happened to fit perfectly?
As far as I know, Colin didn't.
Wow.
Oh, Colin did.
Was-
So
Yeah,
tight.
Colin did this one. Blue Harvest.
Max Rebo band.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
No, it says
Dude.
Max Rebo lives on the back.
Oh, Max Rebo.
Yeah.
lives.
Colin,
I need
so
that one.
you guys were kind of giving me some crap about how much I love Jar Jar. Colin loves Max Rebo probably just as much, if not more.
Where's the costume, bro? Come on.
Yeah, he's
Right?
gotta
I
build it.
keep telling him that.
Both of you.
Dude, stick him in a
Damn.
wheelchair with the
Good job.
organ around him. Push him
That'd be
around.
so good. Hit it, Max.
You
Dude,
gotta
watch the
keep-
keys play.
Let's see. I cut a ring out for him, and the organ was the same exact radius. That is
Jeez.
the force at work right there.
Brilliant. Yeah,
Wow.
Nice.
brilliant.
Dude.
Amazing. That is amazing.
So good.
Gosh, these are just too good.
I need that one.
Mike's got like 40 ornaments around him.
I am
More than
surrounded.
that.
I want to see the
I'm
bird's eye
surrounded.
view.
Well, first of
where
all, wait,
Mike's
hang
at.
on, hang on. I'm here with the dad batch. Let's talk about this one.
Yeah,
Let's talk about this one right here.
Yeah, the little Lula. Yeah, so good.
So good.
So this is
Padawan
this
pins,
is
right?
Padawan pins.
Yep.
That is
Clone
awesome.
Force 99.
I'm winning. I'm winning that one, so nobody bother bidding.
Don't interfere with records.
He's like, I'll just run it up, baby.
That's the Stevie Pro model.
I'm gonna blow it up.
I love how that's done on there. That's awesome.
The Lula is perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Dude,
so
people
good.
are crazy creative. What the heck?
I wonder how she did the Lula. Is it like a little figure or something?
It's probably
I think
printed, yeah.
I think it's clay.
She hand sculpted it.
I think it's clay. Yeah.
Wow.
She's really creative. Yeah,
Man,
so
that's
cool.
good.
Awesome.
I love
Yeah,
that one.
Mike. Speaking of hand sculpting, get Lindsay's.
You guys want hand sculpting? I got hand sculpting.
Yeah,
How many boxes are in Mike's house right now?
a lot.
I'm in Ryla's studio right now.
Look at this one.
What?
Fun fact about this one: I casted that.
Damn.
Oh, you did. So she molded it and then you cast it?
So she hand sculpted it and then molded it and then brought it to my garage and we cast it for her.
Man. Collab with Alpha Ignition.
Did she paint it? Or did you help her paint it, John?
No. She did it
She
all.
painted it.
I literally I casted it, I handed it to her, and she left. That was it.
I love that. And I love that paint job.
But
Oh,
she
It's
hand
amazing,
sculpted the original,
Yeah.
Oh, look at the back
Yeah.
too.
She hand sculpted it.
and it's inset inside the Rebel starboard.
Yeah, I love that.
And it's a clear acrylic, right? Yeah, so you get to kind of see through it.
So you can kind of see through it.
That's
Oh,
fun.
man.
So I love it.
You can see. There we go. Hang on. There we go.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, I
it
want
looks
that
great.
one.
Right there.
Oh, and she messaged me because the clear coat wasn't curing in some spots, and I'm just like, don't touch it, just leave it, let it sit for longer.
Yep.
And I guess
Oh, this looks awesome. The World Between Worlds with Mariah. I love this one.
That's really cool.
Yeah, the
Beautiful.
little detail up around the top and the bottom too. It's
Super
so
unique.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so good. So
And
she
it's all
crushes
resin
it,
cast.
too.
There's none of that is the original. It's all resin cast.
Dude.
The whole ornament?
She sculpted the piece onto your ornament and then
so it's a
molded
one
that.
piece.
It's all one piece.
Wow.
Yeah, except for the back. The back is the acrylic piece. The
Nice.
Rebel
Oh
sign.
yeah, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
But
Got it,
the
got it.
backing and the whole everything else is all
The whole
cast.
body of the ornament.
The whole
is
body,
one
yeah,
piece.
yeah.
Damn.
Even all those
That's
little cutouts
awesome.
and everything. That's all cast.
That is so
Oh,
dope.
that's awesome. This is so well done. And
Yeah.
she's a killer.
The mold was perfect. So I mean, it was hard to mess it up.
That would like
You nailed
naturally
it.
just fit on a Christmas tree like very well, like out of context if somebody
Yeah.
saw it too.
Yeah.
Just
Awesome.
like
Very
very beautiful Christmas
Snowy
ornament.
owl. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my gosh,
I
that's awesome.
really, really like that. I love that.
What a crazy group of skill sets too, right? Like everyone's got like their own thing, like John was saying, like putting their own little flavors into it.
Yeah.
That's like completely different than everything else that we've just seen.
Yeah.
What's Liam Neeson
Like-
say? Specific set of tools.
Yeah.
Specific set of
Exactly.
skills.
Very
Yeah.
You know Lindsay too, just even molding it, right? Like she's a crazy good mold maker, right? It's like, so like
Right.
Yeah, that's what she does. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so let's give a little shout out to our boy Odd Viking.
Yeah.
Colin.
Colin.
Woo.
Yeah, that
Yeah, Colin.
Steven, you know you want that green one.
They're so
Dude.
sick.
I want that green one.
Do you
Stevie
still
wants
have the
that green one.
helmet?
What?
I'm never gonna financially recover from this.
Stevie, I'm gonna have to pay you for the gree.
Yeah, this
Stevie's
this
got to
one's
change his
awesome.
name to Tiger Stevie. on
So
Instagram.
this is one of the smaller ones. This is one of the minis, and he had to get even smaller to paint that. Which
Look
I
at the
think is
visor. What the heck?
incredible.
sick.
Nailed it.
That's so
Details
cool.
on that.
So how did he make the helmets?
3D print
I'm
it.
curious. I'm so curious. Resin print? Yeah.
It's definitely resin printed, but
Yeah.
It's so
oh
clean.
yo, May just hooked it up with a little super chat.
Oh
Thanks,
man.
Look
May.
at that.
Oh, May rules.
Dude,
Give that to Starlight.
that OG clone is so good. They're both so
That
good.
Gree is so sick. Yeah, they're both good.
Are they a 2-pack
both
or are they
good.
going to be auctioned separately or what's the
I mean, it's
scoop?
hard. It's hard to say. Colin was like, I mean, I feel like because they're two different sizes, they should be different. But like, there's a part of me that's like, man, I love them as a set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Kind of
There's
good.
something cool about the fact that his is like almost like a sequel, right? It's like the consistent
Yeah.
theme each year. That's
yeah,
That's very cool.
Odd bike.
when I pop up, it's like a new set of gifts. Oh, let's give our boy Prop Right Scott Tubbs a little shout here. He made 2 bangers
go.
this year. We showed these off. People have seen these. These were actually the first two to show up at the old Forrester house.
He was ready.
He was on that so fast.
He literally like responded to my image when I was like, ornaments back. He was like, you'll get them like Wednesday. I was like, what? And he sent both of these.
You had his before I even got mine.
100%. He's a huge Andor fan, right? So you've got the Andor logo stamped multiple times into the Rebellion.
Oh man,
beautiful depth here, and then on the back,
Eye of Aldani.
Whoa!
Look at the bejeweled,
bedazzled.
Good.
This was without a doubt probably one of the best looking Star Wars we've ever seen. With the Eye of Aldani and the TIE fighters jumping in from the gantry.
Oh yeah.
Mike, who made this one?
This is Prop Right Props. This is Scott Tubbs.
Yeah.
He's he goes as Jesse. He's a 501st Jesse.
He's local to me here in Northern Darkness.
He sent us the keys. He sent us the Bad Batch keys.
Yeah.
Yes. He's making stuff all. He helped us with a ton of stuff with Star Cruiser.
Oh damn.
What's rad about this
took an
one
hour to glue those on? That's crazy.
Look at this.
Wow!
Oh, what?
From Andor, it's the parts they're assembling in the prison.
The geodesic dome that makes the Death Star.
God.
The connectors. And it says one way out around the outside.
And it has the orange from the tracksuit. The
Narkina suit on the stripe on the side.
Oh man!
And then when you press this, let's see if you guys can hear
it. Go hot.
Ready?
Just to shocks you.
I can't hear it.
Is it doing it, Mike?
You probably burned out that battery.
You killed the battery.
Yeah, you killed that battery too.
Pretty sure.
All day playing with these ornaments, burning the batteries out.
Oh my god.
That's Kino Loy.
Is it the whole speech?
It's the whole speech.
And then,
what?
It's like 10 minutes.
Wait, listen.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Amazing.
Rad.
Amazing.
Rad.
So he crushed it. So these are awesome. So both of these are up, which is great. I mean, both of these are fantastic in their own right.
The fact that he fit all that in that little ornament too
is crazy.
Yeah.
Is absolutely insane. Okay, so we have and then Steven from Princess and Scoundrel. We always need more clones.
Hey,
a little wolf action.
That's
right.
Creative.
Oh,
with the cut on the eye.
Yeah,
nice.
I love that.
Beautiful.
And there's something about the simplicity of it when you just know the paint job is just that good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did a little braid action on the.
You don't get enough wolf action.
Little survival paracord up there.
Yeah, the paracord.
I love that. That one's awesome. That's a classic ornament right there. Okay, now we got a couple. Well, hang on. Let's give a little shout out. Let's give a little shout out to. I know people are really into Hallmark Star Wars ornaments, but these seriously put all those to shame. Yeah, Van Oaks, you're right, baby. Okay, so we're gonna do. Who's this?
Oh, there it is.
Yo.
So dope.
So he never shared this with us.
No, I never saw that. He didn't say anything.
Kind of. It was kind of covert.
He shared it with us. What are you talking about?
After it was done, though.
Oh yeah, he didn't tell us about it until it was finished. I love that
I've been
Rancor
busy, man.
pit
I probably missed
grill.
it if he posted it.
Wow. No, he didn't post it.
Yeah, it was. That's our very own Stevie Kicks right there.
That's it, Stevie Kicks with this. Look at this, and he's got the carbonite, the chamber panels.
And they're the unique different ones too. They're
all correct.
All the Volvo panels.
They're all different.
That's so cocky. Look at that,
dude.
It also includes the world's smallest LED strip.
Such a
yeah, you can. I mean, this is impressive. I mean, that is an impressive.
Oh my!
You're looking.
Wow.
What?
Look at that.
I don't.
He put that together, dude.
It's like day job or something.
It's science.
Pretty amazing. But with
Stevie, how'd you do Han? Is that just like a model, a 3D print?
Yeah, it's a 3D print, but thanks to Raimi for designing the 3D files for this, I was able to just easily reconstruct everything in 3D. And then the fun fact about the back of it, Mike, the metal grate.
Yeah.
So I found a behind the scenes photo of Mark Hamill standing on the platform.
Of course.
And then I took that photo, took it into like a vector.
Yeah.
And then made it into 3D.
That is amazing.
So that's the actual Jabba Rancor pit.
Oh, that's so good.
I see that little bronzing. I see the green bronzing.
Yeah,
look at that. Look at it. He got a little patina on there.
Patina.
A little patina. And of course, you guys saw the what was that? The
the dude being tattooed.
The guy Scott was getting that
symbol
on there.
Right.
I was gonna say I'm new to Star Wars. What's that symbol? No, for real.
Stevie, I like that one.
He's being serious.
I am being serious. I don't know what that is.
Let's keep it a little Rancory here with the we got the New Republic up in the
Nobody
house.
Nobody tell him.
This is Kevin Doom.
Oh, nice.
He's one of our newer TIE pilots. Of course, we recognize this color scheme from Carson Teva, but then on the back, you remember that patch that they wore was the Rancor Squadron. So of course,
whoa, poor head.
The whole thing. Look at that,
dude.
Okay, you gotta put the Han and this one together. It's like
yeah.
Put the cage next to
the cage.
Oh yeah.
Dude.
Bob. If that opened up.
And then we got to put Hunter's Jar Jar and Carbonite next to
that. I only have 2 hands.
Hey man, they're like Pokemon. Gotta collect them all.
Oh my gosh! So this I love this one. It's simple, and then it's got a little trick behind there. I love that one.
So good.
You were holding the front up, and you couldn't even tell that all that was going on back
No,
it was an illusion.
Surprise.
All right, I'm gonna show off 2 from Cake Boss here, which I love his name. His name's Alex. Check out these. So this was his one from last year, which is if you recognize this from Battlefront.
No, I didn't see that one last
That's
year.
the one I tried to win last year, and I got outbid. I'm the second bidder on that, Mike.
Remember
that? Yeah, I got you.
You could just send it this way.
So
I think this is like I love the grate in between.
Yeah.
I can
so good. With the moss, I think this is like Iden Versio's like home planet. I can't remember the part of the level where they got the red trees, but this one is awesome.
That's right, the red trees.
Yeah. So
So
Austin's like, Alex is like, could I do something similar? I'm like, why would I ever deny this? This is amazing. He's like, okay, cool. Well, it's kind of a pain to ship, but how about this?
Dude,
wow.
Scarif on an ornament.
That's so sick.
Right? Full on. And then on the back, this is what I love about the back.
The Kyber
crates.
Containers.
And the cog is the blue, the short trooper blue.
Yeah.
And those are the same containers that they put the lightsabers in.
That's
Galaxy.
what I was about to say.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I have to win both of these now. He's gonna do a complete planet series.
Oh,
you
dude.
gotta get them all. Jeez.
I know this one is awesome. This one is fantastic.
That
So
one is
I would
tasty.
say if you're a fan of foliage, these are the ones to beat Stevie on.
Well, and then you need to get John Flakes because then you need Hoth.
Yeah.
I mean,
Gotta
you
collect the biome
all the
set.
planets.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Stevie,
Alex is in the chat. Alex is Arizona dirt for sand. I like it.
Real world applications.
Alex, what did you do to
Awesome.
get that? Like, did you have a base form and then just glue dirt to it? Or is it like just all mixed with epoxy or something?
Yeah, what is that?
Oh, Alex, they're asking
need
you
to
questions here.
We need answers.
We got to
We gotta wait for the streaming delay. Yeah, exactly.
Stevie, I'm with you.
Yeah,
I
base
Base
with glue.
with glue.
felt financially good until this hour. Now I'm not feeling so great.
Yeah, the real reason I'm here is to
Yeah, I
build
don't
a
feel
wish
so
list.
good anymore.
Yeah, so
His
Stevie, that's
base
just so
is
you
made
know,
with glue.
John Flake is battling you on those. Just for the record.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's literally
so I've
John's
got-
like holiday tradition to win these, and so now good luck. Stevie.
Why would you?
Stevie? It's a family
Yeah,
tradition.
don't mess with his family. Yeah, don't mess with his family.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is, gosh, I can't remember his name. He's from Traverse City. He has a cool name. I'm gonna look it up. I lost in moving all this stuff. I had all these notes written down on paper for like some idiot, and I lost a bunch. So if you know who this is, I'll have to look on the packaging slip, but definitely help me out. But because what they made is unbelievable.
I'll just ask where I lost tomorrow.
Whoa!
Look at that.
What?
This is full on. I don't think I have anything metal here, but this is metal. This straight up.
Dude,
What?
Hand hammered metal.
Wow.
And
is
look at the back. Look at the back.
crazy.
How did he
What?
get that?
So,
Is there an engraving on that?
What is
Does it
that?
number?
I think it's his
DK
ID number.
Yeah, or ID number. Yeah.
Yeah. Or
Oh, wait, can you tell what
Sheesh.
is it like a TK number?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh,
What's
look it
the-
up.
What's the
Look
number? I
him
can
up.
look it up. Give me a minute. I can look it up.
it's metal. We have leadership in here. Management.
Oh.
Yeah, I got.
Investigate.
We got
Database.
management.
I'll have to look and see. It's hard to read under the light, but
Okay.
this one has Ezra Bridger vibes to me. Is that anybody else?
Dude,
Ezra on
totally.
Yeah,
Bridger?
100%.
I would say so. Yep.
I love that with the little
Dude, all of the little danglies
green
are
dangle
so
daddy down
cool.
here.
Yeah, and the red,
The
This
clothing
one
he
is
wore.
the cloth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
man.
one is
Oh,
so
yeah.
sick.
It's definitely Ezra.
Oh my gosh, this one is fantastic.
That is really
Is there a
creative.
green
Yeah,
kyber
that's
crystal on
very
there?
creative.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's green.
yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see it, John? Did you see that
I
little
just saw it
Green.
at the end. Yeah. Yep. There it is.
right
Boom.
there? Yeah.
Yep, caught it. Sick.
So good. There we go.
Very
Let's
cool.
see. Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah, 'cause
that
all
one's
the
speaking
saber.
to me.
Yeah, that one's awesome. And then
That one
he
is
did
cool.
another one that's more like just pretty clean laser cut. That's got like a little story on the back here.
Oh wow.
Oh, I
That
love
I
it.
think is pretty
Wow.
awesome.
Nice.
Oh.
Jeez.
It's all in
Well,
Arbor.
It's in airbrush.
Two different styles. I love that.
What's it
Dude,
say?
that's like
So-
Temple Guard vibe right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, for sure.
Totally agree. So
Ezra and Temple Guard. Sick.
yeah, so
Holy-
you've got kind of like, and I like that this one is knocked off kilter,
Yeah.
how it hangs.
Incredible.
It's
Yeah, like
been
they
through.
repaired it and just kind of left it.
Yeesh.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Like
Love
a
everything
story
about
between
it.
the two of them.
Oh yeah,
Incredible.
100%. And the box is like this little laser engraved.
Dude, what?
what?
That's sweet.
So cool. That's his shop's logo. I think that just like Star Wars stuff.
Awesome.
Insane.
So rad.
The cardboard box man came in. It's pretty cool too.
I like yours, Cook. I really do.
It's just a cardboard box. Yeah.
Dude, mine
cool.
came in a paper envelope. Relax.
Yeah. It's probably it's recycled.
Are we talking about
you know?
super projects? Let's talk about super ornaments really quick. How about this one? Look at this. Look at this clean one.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hang on. Ooh.
Bro, throw that away.
Look at
Don't even show it.
No.
Why would
That's
you do that? Get
awesome.
that out
I
of here.
freaking
Did that
love
break?
it.
Is that a hair? Oh.
No, it was a hair.
This is hair.
I was like,
Dude, Ryla's got
Ryla.
Ryla's
broke
got
it
two
before I
big
nailed
dogs, and that's literally been my job photographing stuff. Is I'm just sticky rolling and spraying.
no, I snapped it before I mailed it. Yeah. No.
That's a clean paint job, John.
Honestly, no, and don't get too close because the yellow is a different brand, and it when I peeled the tape, it's not as clean as you think.
Relax.
The story behind
But-
it is
Clean,
awesome.
baby.
But so I got mine a little late too, like kind of around when Brian did. But I had plans too. I had an idea I wanted to do, and it didn't really turn out. And you guys are lucky I didn't do the first thing I was going to do because it's not nice. But
It wouldn't have been done.
Yeah. Well, no, I showed you. Remember?
Oh
What-
yeah,
the
yeah, I
one
remember.
thing I
that. That
wanted
was
to
not
do.
nice.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah,
You're right. Yeah.
It
I'm
wasn't
glad.
good fun, but yeah.
Yeah.
But I wanted to do something like I wanted to do like a vintage Formula One vibe that
Yeah.
I didn't really get out of this.
Oh yeah, no, it looks totally
I-
vintage.
This is a clean race
Dude,
track.
I wanted to do that.
I had this exact sweater in 1986. Seriously.
There you go. Yeah, I mean it's meant to be a
Stripe
vintage
and
vibe,
everything.
and not
But
only
Jim-
that. Go ahead.
Oh, there we
Brian.
go. Nobbin
no.
Nobbin Trading Co. in Traverse City. So it's Nobbin. Raiders to the Lost Arts. Yeah. We just showed yours, Nobbin. That one was that metal one.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the
That
story
was
behind
so
it, John,
good.
So
the way you did it.
Yeah, and not only that, and I don't know if you can tell, the blue outlined part has a bit of light blue speckling, kind of not necessarily a starfield, but Amy helped with it. My daughter, she spray painted that blue and then the lighter blue. You can't even see it; it shows up in person. It's like a couple speckles
It's,
on there.
yeah, it's speckled.
Oh, I can see it. It's got a texture.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
It doesn't show up. It doesn't show up very
Yeah,
well.
you can. You can
It's
see
there.
it.
I see it.
A little
Yeah,
bit,
yeah,
a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
But Amy helped with that, so she had
Family
a little
project,
hand in it.
dude. That's so
Yeah.
sick.
And that's awesome. Like I had Levi, my daughter, like paint things before and it's like a kid with a spray can is just adorable. Like it's just so so funny.
She had
like,
her hand
watching them
on
do
top like this, like her whole hand on the trigger basically. Like, I was like,
so cool, man.
I was like,
That's
go
awesome.
light. I'm like, light coats, baby, light coats. But yeah, I mean, and like I said, I didn't get to do what I wanted. I would have loved to kind of gone over the top with everyone, but I just didn't have the resources I wanted that I needed, and
no, it's great,
but I wanted
man.
to do
Clean,
something,
buddy.
and not only that. So, and my only way to keep up with everyone with their awesome things, because that's all I have. I reached out to my buddies at Schecter, so they threw in an acoustic guitar that is going to come with this ornament.
But it's
The
like
guitar is beautiful.
it's like a prototype, like 7-string, like
it's
kind
a
of one of one
7-string
kind of a thing,
prototype.
right?
It's a one of a kind guitar. They never went ahead with that model, I guess. They might have done a variation of it, but the one I have is a one of one 7-string random. It's got like a tuner on it. It's got all sorts of crazy stuff.
It's sick.
Dude,
you showed
that's
us, and I was
epic.
like,
It's a nice
dude,
guitar. It's a nice
that's
guitar.
very nice.
Yeah, John,
Yeah,
you say
And
that's
my
so
buddy's like,
casually.
"Is this cool?" Yeah. What?
You say that so casually, like it's not a big deal and an awesome perk to win with this.
Like,
Well, yeah. Well, that's why I threw it in, because I'm like, if I'm just I
You're
can't
like,
keep up with you
oh
guys
yeah,
right now.
it's a one
At
of
this
one.
moment in time.
he's like, I'm adding the
Yeah.
evaluation on this one to another $700 on top of this. This
You
is
never
great.
know. Yeah,
Dude,
you never know.
probably
I love
more.
that.
I mean, a prototype guitar, that's insane.
Mhm.
It's not a
So
cheap
cool.
guitar. Yeah.
So
I
I'm
have
on
no idea
I'm
what it
on
is.
I'm on Schecter's website right now, and a similar guitar goes for $13.95.
Yeah, that's crazy. And
That's-
that's a production piece that's probably
Yeah.
got 1,000 units behind it. You know, that's
It's
So
called an
whoever buys-
Orleans.
that's
It's
a
an
one of
Orleans Stage
one.
7.
So whoever wins it, they need to put the ornament on their tree and string the guitar and play a song.
And hang the guitar off it. Yeah. Here,
Now,
let's
Mike,
see.
tell
this
the
is-
story behind these ones.
This is really cool. This is do you guys know that corner in Coruscant, Mars?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
This is his, and what's really awesome about this is he had a daughter this year.
Oh, congrats.
Yes.
Oh, the Leia belt. No way.
Yes.
Isn't that great? And this
Amazing.
one
Love it.
does light up. This one has the Vader lights in the chest.
But
But
the
he was
batteries
like,
are
I
good.
wanted to do something that kind of, paid a little tribute to my daughter. And I'm like,
Yeah.
dude,
Happy
this is,
daughter.
it's so awesome.
Oh, that's sweet.
That's amazing.
So I'm kind of thinking like that would be super fun. Yeah, Hannah, he did do 1 year too. He had an awesome. He's just like
Does
kind
it
of one of
say-
those like creators is just always making new stuff that I'm
Very
like,
clever.
oh, that's awesome. That's a great little piece.
I feel like those two have to stay together. There's no way we
That's
can
how I feel.
separate
Yeah,
those.
yeah. Has to be a
They,
set.
they
like the
have to
story.
stay
I
as
like
a set.
Okay. Let's see.
He's getting up.
Hello there. All right, let's put this.
We spent half the stream looking at Mike's butt.
That's what the people came here to see.
We're not.
Gotta
We're
give
not
Okay,
people
so,
what they want.
That kind of stream.
Last Max standing.
Max. Oh,
Oh,
look at this.
Beautiful.
You can see through it. He actually cracked it. You can see, like, look right,
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah, I saw the
there's
light.
poking through.
Yeah.
Straight through.
and that's
That's
High
cool.
Republic Jedi right there.
Love the,
Looks like
the
stone.
stone. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the
nice
texture.
The stone texture.
That would sit so well next to was it Austin's? Austin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
So yeah, for sure. So Max did this one with the moss, and then Starlight Sabers did
Seb.
this.
Yeah.
Oh man.
The
Kylo Ren
Katorska's paint
vibes.
job on that one looks so good.
That paint job is so hard to nail too. People
Is
don't
that
get
first
that.
order?
Yeah, John, you're right. Like it's so easy to do that badly, and
Yes.
he's got it nailed.
So
Sheesh.
so for people who are kind of like, remind me why I know this. It's the Stranger from Acolyte.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a Sith mark. It's a Sith logo, right?
Yeah.
It's his teeth,
Yeah.
the little
It's
stranger.
a Sith mark, and those
teeth.
are the teeth in the
Oh,
bottom
now I see.
Dude.
Yeah.
with the Cortosis vein through the.
Yeah.
Fudge.
Kurtosis.
Only I didn't say fudge.
And that's a new design that we added this year. That'll be in the pack for next year.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
man.
had a lot of people ask for Sith, and I was like, yeah, I know that people get all, oh, it's an Old Republic Sith, or I'm like, just it's Sith. Okay, there we go.
Just take it.
So,
Yeah.
Raimi,
It's
I
rad.
designed this, and then Raimi extruded it and made it STL, and we gave it right to Starlight, crushed it. But this is like Acolyte vibes right here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Great
yep,
contrast.
So cool.
Love that.
Dig it.
And we're not going to put these together because I think we got fans of it both independently, but like that, I just love this set. And I like that they both were in that headspace without knowing it.
Totally.
You know what I mean? I love that.
Yeah.
I think that's awesome.
That is so cool.
Beautiful work.
Sonfeld's in the house. Watch what you say, guys.
Oh, I'm now on. I should stop looking at my phone.
Stop talking about him.
This is the most people in the Marauder. Is that what people have said? All right,
Obviously, they're refreshers.
9 people, yeah.
Holiday
Dom,
party.
Not for reals. How about this one?
Oh,
my
yes.
God.
Sick.
Oh wow. It's
That's
a Death
so
Star
cool.
panel.
Dude,
Isn't that one fun?
Target.
I love that too.
Stay
Jeez.
on target. Vader.
There we go. With the exhaust vent. Thank you, Galen Urso. You can
Good
reposition this
grief.
however you want.
Sick.
Yeah, the TIE fighter's articulated.
It's articulated.
Man.
That's awesome.
This one's great.
That's very creative.
Love that.
Dope.
I like
man.
little badging.
That's really
Yes.
cool.
Really sick.
How you
So
made
Dom
that?
Crush.
Jeez.
How
Dom
was that
Crush.
made?
He's a sneaky good painter. Killed it.
Resin?
I love this one.
Got it.
Justin Sonfield,
Gotta be.
where is he?
Yo, I'm at the bottom. I'm at
You
the
had
back
a
of the
busy
Marauder.
weekend.
We did. How y'all doing?
What's up, bro?
What's
Yeah,
going on?
buddy.
I've been enjoying this entire cast ever since I started working out. I've been listening. It's great.
Do we salute or what do we do?
No.
I love it.
I salute you, please.
Okay, so Justin, give us a rundown because I think
Sure.
we got a
Sure.
lot of people who have joined to check out the stuff. How did the weekend go? 501st Telethon.
So it's great. So every year we at the 501st for the last several years have done a telethon to help out one charity of choice. In the last couple of years, it's been Starlight. And those that are not familiar with Starlight, which of course you should be because this is going to benefit Starlight as well. But they just do amazing programs for kids all across the world and in the United States, of course. And it's a group that obviously buys gowns, and that's a big part of when you go into a hospital and if you have to wear a neutral gown that doesn't fit and is awkward and all that kind of stuff, it just starts the mental process in a downward way when you're going to be in a very adverse environment and facing challenges. And what they've done is create these wonderful gowns that fit, that they have interactivity, that they have characters, and are just really, really nice for lots of Disney properties, but also, of course, our beloved Star Wars. And so it's really amazing. But that's just step one. They also do gaming, and the gaming is not only good for the patients, but it's also good for the families and the siblings, where oftentimes the siblings, are getting a bad rap in the whole thing because all the attention's on the sick child. So allows families to bond. So all of that, the gaming, and then there's toy deliveries, all kinds of great stuff. And we at the 501st Rebel Legion, all the clubs have had amazing opportunities to go troop in these hospitals, bring even more joy, deliver the toys, deliver the gowns in our costumes. And I got to do one a couple of weeks ago, and it's heartbreaking in so many ways, but it's also very inspiring and hopeful when you walk into the rooms and you see so many different people of so many different ages, of so many different ethnicities, of so many everything. And it really just it's inspiring to see how many people are engaged and making these experiences happy. So we picked them. We partnered together for the first time in 2022 for Celebration Anaheim and raised, I think, roughly around $30,000 ish there, a little bit over that, which was fantastic. And then over that course of time, we partnered together on multiple things, including the telethon last year that was held by all of the clubs, and then the telethon this year. And through last year, thanks to a very generous anonymous match, we had raised over $100,000 for Starlight and the 501st Legion and the clubs. And they actually made us their star honoree for last year. So we're in the telethon again. 501st Legion has a goal as well, adjacent to this one, of $25,000, I think, and we'll be collecting throughout the entire month. We're a little over $5,000 right now. But it doesn't matter if you're doing it in the Ord-ament project, if you're going to do it on the 501st website, if you're going to donate in the US or around the world. The whole big point to it is that the children win. And so we're all really, really excited about that.
Yeah.
And the link that we're using for this project is the same link for the 501st. So it all goes towards the same total.
I didn't even know that. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, then we're gonna smash the crap out of that.
Yeah.
Jason's here.
Hey, Jason.
Yeah.
Hey, Jason.
Hey, what's up? What's up? Happy to be on board the Havoc Marauder. It's bigger than I thought it would be.
Yeah,
we got 10 people on here.
Quite
a
roomy.
lot
We
of
actually
dudes on this Marauder.
We're officially
Roomy.
maxed out. 10 is the limit.
There we go. No one else can join. So thankfully we didn't send the link to anybody else. This is it right here. So we got a lot of creators here who have done from year one all the way to, I think everyone has participated at least in some regard from year 2 on. But I mean, Justin, like, you know, we were talking with John about like the process of giving. I think all of us as costumers or as people, like we kind of understand that like we play in this world where like we would normalize buying a, you know, $85 CNC'd rocket collar for a jetpack, right? And when you think about the process of going, okay, don't not do that, because we all know that we're going to do it anyways. But like that process of also taking that creative energy, both either to contribute to make something as amazing as these, and then to have people who also want to support that, is like, I feel like that's the rewarding part of going, this is the community that we're a part of, because I feel like we've seen this community show up time and time again to be like, it's not about enriching each other if everybody is a part of it. And I feel like that's, at least on my side of things, I was telling Ramey earlier, like I'm glad that to say like, oh, cool, I started a fun project, but like, dude, this is such a community effort at this point. I couldn't do it without this many people being involved, creating amazing things, and the people who are also supporting it financially on that side of things. I think is like, that can't be understated enough. And so I guess like for a lot of people in the comments, talking up and like being excited about the project, I mean, that to me is like, that's what this is. And that's what this community, I think, has always been for a lot of us.
100%. And if I may, I'd love to kind of elaborate on that a little bit. You know, so little story, personal story, if I may. It was January of 2022, I believe, and Mike took a little risk and somehow found me somewhere. I think I had approved your Mandalorian costume, and he decided to have me on Armor Party. Yeah. And he had no idea that, you know, I mean, that I was thinking about running for the 501st or anything like that. But through that, and in that conversation, I said, you know, there's this guy and he's got like this bronze Mandalorian helmet, and I don't know who he is, but you know, we're talking about the makers in this community, and it was John, you know, and you know, so over the course of this hour conversation of someone I had never met, and I only met because I decided at one point in time it would be cool, weird word, to make a costume. I realized that there he is. I realized that there was this affinity for these creators and this love and all that kind of stuff, and it warmed my heart that like there were other people out there, and even at 50 years old that I'm now talking to. I don't know how old you are, Mike. I think I know how you're, but
he's a kid.
He's a kid. And like you guys are out there, and it's just first of all, it was just amazing to see that there were other people out there, even at 50, that were doing kind of this amazing creation. And one thing leads to another, right? And, you know, then we go to Celebration and you meet everybody in person. And I remember meeting Ramey for the first time in person at Celebration. And we were talking about, you know, Indie Speeder and I, you know, the amazing things there. And I said, hey, you know, she's going to be in the costume contest, right? And the kids costume contest, which is the big costume contest. And he said, no. And I was like, well, how on earth is that even possible? And Jack had gotten into it, and Jack was a wrecker and had built a wrecker costume. I was like, no, this has got to happen. We got to have tech and wrecker, little tech and little wrecker next to the whole batch. So Ramey made it possible for me to get to know. And I mean, I just got this card today.
The Christmas card.
Christmas card
it's
today.
So good. It's
right.
So
and so like the community is growing there. Right. And this community is just growing. And, you know, whether when I first met Steve and I first met, you know, all of you guys, right. Everybody. And then, you know, Left Coast, my dad pull up here, you know, like it just even bigger and bigger and bigger. And then there's a Star Cruiser thing, you know, and thanks to this community, my son, who was a little nerd just like us, right, has a best friend. You know, my wife has a best friend. And would have never happened if Mike Forrester hadn't had me on that show, I don't think, or it would have been delayed greatly, you know?
Sure.
And so you think about these little inception points, these little points that start bringing this community together. And the fact that you went from a couple of ornaments to a couple of more ornaments to 80 plus ornaments this year.
Yeah.
Look at what y'all have done. And between the Dad Batch, between the Thank the Maker Network, Princess and Scoundrel, all those guys, we have such an incredible network of people. And so, to bring it back to your point after that long, crazy story. Oh, and by the way, Jason over there, who's the most incredible, like that's the best saber I've ever had in my entire life. I have 2 of them, and I covet my wife's saber, but whatever. You know, it's
yeah, boy.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's just, and he and I are gonna like have the best rockin' time at Rufus Du Sol this summer. And I mean, who does this, right? Who goes across the country just to go see 2 people to go to a concert from Star Wars? You know, this is happening every day. So I guess my point to all of this is we're a community that has benefited so much from the love of each other that we have to give back. We have to give back, because at the end of the day, there are kids that never get to go to Disney World and never get to see a stormtrooper, and we're their stormtroopers, right?
Yeah.
There's families that have children in the hospitals, and we have to help them because we can. Because one day, and trust me, I think I'm the oldest person here. You never know when that's going to be you.
Yep. True.
Right?
Yeah. True.
So anyway, long story short, I love all of you.
And I think, and Justin, I think it goes along with like how many of us even join the Legion, right? Like Luke and I have been friends for 20 years, and he was a part of the Legion, and I didn't really know that much about it. And through like our work endeavors, we would do like give back stuff, and I kind of was like hooked on it. And back then it was like through skateboarding, because I've been skateboarding forever. And then the costuming thing was like, well, selfishly, I like dressing up in costumes. It's fun. And then the Legion was like, oh my gosh, I can do this to help people, like you said, right? And that's where like the Ord-ament project and everything comes from. It's like, you know, I don't get to troop that much anymore, but when I do troop, you know, I'm looking for the Children's Hospital stuff, and thankfully in the Carolina Garrison where I'm at, like those are like plentiful and they happen. And like I always look for those troops, because at the end of the day, like I love the costuming. It's really fun, and it's fulfilling for myself. I think it's a fun way of using skills and just having an outlet of creativity. But like at the end of the day, like that's really my goal. Is to do that, and to have it circle all the way around, like you're saying, and create this community. It's awesome, man. It's really
awesome.
Cool.
And I'm going through the chat and seeing all the people that are here. I mean, here's a Halcyon. I mean, you know, all sorts of people. It's just insane. This community is so great. But I'm okay. So and then just to bring it back to the Ord-ament project, I am such a child when it comes to crafting. You guys are just next level.
Oh, we want to talk about next level because Jason's here now.
Yeah,
okay,
Jason's here.
Yeah, just the sound.
Give me.
Was that the
screen.
boot up sound?
Oh my god!
Yeah,
I've been waiting.
Yeah, just put that one away.
This one.
Jeez, this is so crazy.
What? Oh my god, dude! What?
He made a lightsaber.
I'm not going to show mine. Oh god,
Jason, how many?
I felt the same way.
Jason, how many fonts does it have on it?
That one's got 13. On it,
Oh
yeah.
my god!
Battery level.
Hang on.
Oh, that's battery level.
Oh my goodness!
Like my father before me.
You're cycling through them.
What?
Oh, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
So if the tree shakes, you'll hear.
Dude, Jason, come on,
Okay,
man.
who else we
Ray
want?
Skywalker.
Oh, let's get Ray in here.
Ray Skywalker.
Oh, and that one had the flare up, like the
green and
glow.
blue.
That yellow.
Yeah.
Okay. Jason, there's also
Oh, wow.
there's also
Look at that.
some secrets on here, right?
Yeah, there sure is. Yeah, for each one, you're gonna find a little secret, Mike. To do that, it's the top button. It's a long press and release, so like a second, 2 seconds, and let go of it. It should work. And let go.
Dude.
This is
So same thing, Mike. Long press and let go of it. We'll stop the song. Oh gosh.
Dude, you are an animal.
Okay, so it's basically Easter eggs galore. I want to just go through one more.
Young Skywalker.
Oh damn!
All right, let's see who's the Easter egg for Darth Vader.
Nice. Man.
So this is Jason's. We put this together. This is a curated Christmas list. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So I knew I wanted to put songs on for each one. It's all sort of in the pop punk genre. So gave Mike a call and we came up with 13 good songs to drop in there. And talking about, Thank the Maker Network. So, Bayside's got a holiday song on there.
Yep.
Yellow Card does as well. We just got to get Adam to get off his ass and make a Jingle Bells or something for next year. But so a couple weeks ago, whenever this year's Ord-ament project was announced here on the Dead Batch podcast, Stevie Ricka kind of challenged me. He's like, "Oh, someone's gonna do this. Jason's probably gonna put a lightsaber in his," and I took that personally. So
Jason's like, hold my beer.
Yeah, right. So we did it. And at the beginning, Raimi was talking about how he had his hands in a bunch of these, and this one absolutely would not be possible without Raimi. He printed out that the Oreo, the chassis on the back of it that holds all the electronics. That was all printed on Raimi's Bamboo X1 carbon out of Carbon PLA. The design for it was done by James Wareham of Jimmy Saber Junk. He was the same guy that I worked with to make the Halcyon Saber. He did the design on it. I mean, I can kind of, mash stuff together in 3D, but I mean, not to the level that he can design things. So we did that. The back plate on there, Mike, you might be able to show, is magnetic. That's what covers all the electronics in the back. When you get this, it's going to come with that 18350 battery. I also threw there it is. So there's the battery and then the Profi board in the middle. There's a power switch on the top and then that little 22 millimeter speaker, which puts out way more sound than you would think.
It's so loud. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. And then I'm going to put there's a recharger, battery charger that'll come with it as well. So you can get that.
We've got that.
And someone catted the file for the chassis on the inside there?
Yeah. So James from Jimmy Saber Junk did that. The exterior of the top of it actually threads on. It's not something that you would want to unthread now, but that's what captures that white plastic diffusion material, which is something that's made for like an under cabinet lighting. It just happened to work, for the same thing. And then the LEDs on the inside of the little 50/50 NeoPixel LEDs. There's 35 of them around the side. And then one on the opposite side in the center of the Jedi logo there. The acrylic on it, clear acrylic, was cut by Jason at Wampa's workshop. And then whenever I painted it, I left the the stock masking that's on it. So that's how I was able to get the really concise runes around the outside to be painted. Yeah. I mean, nothing masks like a laser. And then it kind of illuminates it from the backside, which was the intention. So that works out.
What I love about this is like the list of names that you rattled off there. Like that thing is really such a community project.
Totally.
Yeah,
definitely.
Raimi didn't make an ornament, so I mean, he didn't make one.
I didn't make one, but I helped on like 8,000 of them.
He made several.
Come on, great font by the way.
That is nuts.
Yeah, that one's amazing.
Come on.
Yeah, that's Millennium Falcon. Yeah.
The lights work.
Yeah, so on that one, the clashes are TIE fighters, so it'll kind of clash green. Yeah. And then that's the quad lasers are red.
It's like glowing in my tan. Like
yeah, pretty cool. And then whenever you turn it off, it's random. Every once in a while, the hyperdrive will wreck or not. Let's see. Yeah.
What?
You can never trust it, man. You got to bypass the compressor, right? So
that is
dude.
insane.
So that's that thing. You know, last week.
So that's that thing.
Yeah, you know. Sorry. So thanks to the 501st, was able to attend the Skeleton Crew premiere at Disneyland last week, which was incredible. Awesome to see it on the big screen. Third episode is going to be great too. Got to see that. It's awesome. But they gave us a bunch of free stuff on the way out. One of them is a big thing of chocolate that's shaped like Republic credits. I don't need any more chocolate in my life, so we're going to give that away. Whoever gets the winning bid on mine is going to get the Republic credits. There's a couple buttons. There's a Neil Nation button.
Yes.
And then a Funko Pop of Whim. So whoever gets it will
it's awesome.
Send those things out. That's in my Instagram story now. But yeah, just some freebies to go along with it.
So if it wasn't like already amazing enough as just a single entity, you're throwing in all this extra stuff just cause.
Yeah, why not, man?
Well, I like that.
It's a holiday season.
I really do like it. I really do like it. Let's talk Brian Cook for a second here. Here he is.
You gonna redeem me?
Here he is. Look at this. Do we like it? We like it. Why? Because we got a changer here.
Dude.
I'm doing everything backwards.
Other way. Yep. Other way.
Switch.
There we go.
Change it. Show us.
Evil eye.
There we go. Okay, so now you want me to change it.
Yeah, can you do it right this time? Thank you.
Yeah, put that one on the back and put the other one on the front.
It's a little tricky. I know.
We tried this the other day, guys.
He's got his butter knife ready.
You've already rehearsed.
Jimmy.
Come on.
You got a little key.
He's gonna break it. He's gonna break it.
Yeah.
That's honestly that's what makes me the most nervous is I'm gonna break
You
it.
need fingernails.
Break it, you buy it, buddy.
I'm gonna break it right here in front of everybody. Where did you get these little like LED panels too? These are sweet.
They are.
Oh,
they
are
are.
Wow.
So I got these. I got my whole kit in and had 3 days to finish it, and it happened to be a weekend. And I've been extremely busy with work.
I love that
And
color.
I'm like John. I'm like Alpha Ignition. It's like whatever I have in my house is what I'm going to use in the garage. And I had some Iron Man eyes. So like an Iron Man costume that I never built. And I threw those in there because I had this idea of like, well, I want to light it up. You know, I mean, we were doing a Dad Batch podcast, and I just got everything in. I had been traveling. I've been traveling for weeks now for work, and I got everything in, and I'm sitting here looking at it while we're podcasting, and I was like, I don't know what the F I'm going to do. Like, I don't have, I had like the weekend to get it done, and I happened to be home, and I was like, just started slapping things together, which is usually how I build things. So it's messy, but when it's together, it looks cool.
It's giving me kind of like a mall coffin kind of a vibe.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
That's true.
And I wanted to use all the pieces that you gave me.
That's exactly
you know?
the look he was going for. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Totally.
Paint it black and send it back. Island Fest.
Yeah, basically, that was what Island told me to do, and I was like, I might just do that. But I really wanted to use all the pieces that you gave me. So
that's sick.
And then again, you know, Ramey didn't build an ornament, but he helped me kind of pop out.
And then did you epoxy inside here? How did you get that? Like, it feels like it's like inset. Like,
oh, he's having audio problems.
He's muted his audio.
Oh no! Someone explain this to me. How did you do
goatee is covering the mic.
I don't know what he did. It's probably deer blood or something.
Sure.
It's epoxy.
I think
it is epoxy.
Yeah, it's epoxy. I use like lightsaber, like that like film stuff.
Yeah.
And like layered it, and then with like foam, and then poured epoxy over it.
Dude, that's dope.
All just on the fly. I don't test anything. I just do things, and if I mess it up, oh well.
I like that.
So.
Nailed it.
That's chaotic. We got is Ashley on here? Oh, Ryloth's in the chat. Here we go.
Yeah.
Is Bad Batch Mama in here? Because we're about to show off her dude's stuff.
And sorry, boys,
wait for the delay.
I think I saw her earlier.
You gotta go.
I gotta go. Love you, boys.
Love you, bro.
Love you, Johnny.
John.
Appreciate you, John.
I saw Ashley earlier, but I don't know if I haven't seen her recently.
Okay, well let's go with his last year's
Oh,
classic Rex.
Ooh,
So cool.
I love this. It's classic, right?
So
With the hash
clean.
marks.
Beautiful.
And then Tyler was like, "Yo, is anyone doing a Thrawn one?" And I was like, "I'm
snap.
listening. I'm listening." So he's like, I don't know if I'll be able to pull it off in time, but I'm gonna try. I'm like, come on, dude.
What do you guys see this? You're not even ready for this.
Oh.
Yeah, Stevie, you're safe. Someone's gonna have to go through me to get this one.
Yeah.
Look at this one. With you see the officer shirt under there?
Oh,
Is it
my God.
is it fabric?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's so rad.
damn.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Now I'm gonna claim credit for that because I was doing that on mine, and I was like, dude, throw a little white Thrawn officer material.
Man.
He's like, good idea.
Dude,
So
Tyler,
Chimera
look
under
at-
here, and this
look
thing
at
is really
that.
sick. The Chimera is it's like this like kind of subtle, like it almost, it's not full on like detailed Star Destroyer, but it just looks sick. And then of course
So
in the back,
good.
you got the fleet.
Shut
rad.
up. That's so sick.
So
This
rad.
one is awesome. And he's like downplaying. He's like, oh, dude, I don't know. It's not going to be. I'm like, dude, this is one of the sickest ones in here.
That is so sick.
I'm like, this is just
Really
smart design. I love everything about this. This one's awesome.
Yeah, that silhouette is so dope.
Right? It looks like a,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
That's so good. So this one's going to crush. I know this one is awesome. I love this. So he killed it. He killed it.
Man.
I feel like we all downplay him. Every single one of us.
Ooh. Are we keeping it Rexy? Let's keep it Rexy. Anyone know Parker? Anyone know Parker Hensley?
The man.
It's kind of a big deal. You know why? Because this is the exact paint from Rex and Ahsoka.
Damn.
Straight lineage, straight back to the show, baby. That's cobalt blue.
The blue brow too, just like the show.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, the detail.
It's so the closer you get, I'm like, dude, like tube marks, everything.
Yeah.
Aerators,
seriously.
everything.
That light
And then on the
yellowing.
back.
Damn.
So clean. The welds are awesome. It's sweet. You crushed it. I love this one. So if you're into, if you're kind of looking at the lineage of being like, we've got some people who have worked on the shows that are contributing to this. This is one of those. Pretty sick. And then I will keep it within the fam and go with, where is it? Oh, here we go. Okay, so my pod mate, Nick Ganbarian of Bayside, his girlfriend, who's way more talented than him, works at Legacy Effects. And she's in the props and specialty costumes department. She recently just did that live action SpongeBob. She's worked on a number of shows, Skeleton Crew being one of them. And Boba fans, we eating good.
With that sand.
Wait, just wait.
Sandy Boba. What?
Isn't this awesome?
That's so
Dude.
cool.
I love it. It's just creepy enough.
Yeah, it's so sick.
Little worn. It's got that warm tone on the boba with the pit of cocoon. I love this one. This one's and the sand texture is like
that is so cool.
Crazy
the
good.
Tendrils even have kind of like a shiny,
got a sheen
like
to
wetness
them.
to them. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is sick. I love this. Desi crushed this one. And of course, like everyone who's like working they're all like on crazy shows right now that I'm not allowed to repeat. And they're like, is this okay? Is it cool? I'm like, is this okay? I'm like, this crushes. I'm like, you're fine. It's gonna do great. She killed that. I love that. Let's keep it let's keep it in the fam a little bit. Let's keep it going. Let's give a shout out to our buddy Judah Escalante.
Oh yeah. I got my eye on these ones, boys.
Oh yeah, these are good. Okay. I think a lot of us like to hide behind weathering. It's fine. It's fine. I do it too. But when someone gives you a clean
Jeez.
I got a little dusty here, but when someone gives you a clean ass paint job, there is something incredibly impressive about that.
Look at that shine.
Glassy as hell. Super simplistic. This gorgeous gradient fade, both top to bottom and left to right. Wow. And look at that. I'm showing off one of the next prizes.
That's like a brand new car.
Look at that. Isn't that sick? Oh my gosh. So Judah crushed this and this other one, which like I took it out and I was like, I know exactly where this is from. It's so subtle, and that's what makes it awesome. A little bit transparent. You can see it.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
God, is that thing beautiful.
Okay, now you're like, dude, that looks like a royal guard. Well, that's because Judah painted the Praetorian guards in Mando season 3 that took down Big Paz. This is, without a doubt, one of the most difficult paint jobs to do.
I love that one.
Consistent as hell. Look how glassy this is. This is like for people who, you know what I mean? This is like for people who know, they know.
It's pro status.
It's so hard to get such a perfect finish.
Is there 0 orange peel on that? Because I'm not detecting. I'm not detecting any orange peel.
Good luck finding a dust nib in there.
I mean, it's just incredible. It's incredible. Oh, Pizza Beard's
done,
here.
Judah. Yeah,
Good Jake. Another contributing artist here. We got a lot of artists in here. I love this.
Man,
it's crazy how sick just a one color ornament looks. It's
dude, right? Like, I showed this to a couple
look.
friends, and one's like, I like that one the best. I'm like, because you like the Praetorian guards? They're like, I don't even care. That one's just the sickest.
Yeah.
Incredible. So these will crush. It is a sleeper. I mean, both of them together just
so good.
It's so hard to blend those colors that clean like that too. It's not easy.
I mean, it's amazing. Oh, Odd Vikings here. Colin, we already showed yourself.
Hey, Mike, get Maria Sandoval's.
Yeah, we're keeping it lineage, baby.
Since we're pulling off
Those
ones
are
from
insane.
that are
these are super fun. Okay, so here's her first one that she was like, I just want to go crazy with this. So she, look at this. This is so fun. She's a huge Vader fan. Now, if you don't know who Maria is, Maria, look at the back, just straight chaos.
Oh,
I
wow.
love it.
Wow.
It's just all over the place.
All over the place, right?
He's in there, yeah.
Whoa.
So inlaid a comic strip on the inside of it.
That's so
and
rad.
then hid right. Super fun. And she took all the parts and kind of like collaged it together and epoxied it.
Yeah.
So it's just got this like heavy Imperial Vader chaos vibe with it. Now, Maria, or her other one, this will explain a little bit more. Here's Maria's other one. So we got both of these. She made 2. Now you'll notice that this looks, obviously the Rebel is cocked off to the side like a certain other squadron that we know. But if you look at the paint, you see how it looks like there's fibers in it.
Yeah.
This is actually Sabine's hair from the wig in the show, inlaid in there.
She sealed it in the epoxy.
She sealed it in the epoxy.
Wait,
dude.
So for those that don't know,
Maria is the hair designer.
Yeah.
On all the shows.
Wow.
That's not fair.
Hair and makeup.
That's not fair.
G.
So at this point, she's made. I mean, and the back is awesome. The back is very Sabine.
Ooh, I like the back.
And so she was like, I inlaid Sabine's actual production wig in the paint job, and that's why it
sealed actual wig hair from the show into the ornament.
It's canon. It's canon.
It's canon with the Loth cat, the Filoni style
the little
Loth cat and the little tie. So
I mean, if someone got that and Judah's, you're
basically on the show.
Yeah. That Judah's Parker's. I mean,
you're a part of it. Yeah,
straight up.
You're part of it. So sick. So anyway, so Maria's awesome. She was like, "Hey, could I do 2?" And she's like, "All right, I'm getting more people to do this next year." So I mean, we're in. We're going.
Heck yeah.
Maria is awesome. She was great on the 501st telethon. She's great.
Yeah, she's the best.
Okay.
We still blame her for that Finnick hair, but it's all right.
All right. So let's see. This was done by, I think everyone's seen this at this point.
Oh my gosh, this one.
Oh, dude, this one's crazy.
This one.
So good. So
We've
good.
seen this one. Okay.
I want this one.
Yeah.
So this is
crazy.
Designed by Sci-Fi Designs, and this is Lee Trujillo, who does who works on the props on the shows. He does the fabrication. Oh, you're green lit. You're good to go.
Crazy.
Right. So he does the fabrication of like interactive props, and then his buddy Anthony did the weathering and the design on it. So like,
what in the world?
I'm a little disappointed he didn't have like a little, like the little plunger thing that you like stick in there.
Sure, the data card.
No,
or like the like the little piston thing they stick in.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
supposed to put yours in, Brian. You put your own in.
Well, we need Echoes. Echoes stick his in there.
Yeah, so
that's
sick.
insane. That one's
so this one is amazing. This is like, and what's crazy is like it's painted and weathered so well that you can't even tell this is 3D printed. It prints like it's got a texture on it.
Yeah, totally.
It's so good. It almost feels like it's that like molded, that, you know what I mean? That molded plastic.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he put all the screws in here so you can change the batteries out. It's very Star Warsy. There's not a Phillips head on here.
That one and Jason's together. Just the like electronics in there is.
It's so awesome. Oh, Lee's there. Here we go.
Yeah. At the beginning of this, when you were laying the ground rules and talking about how everything needs to be like museum quality, that one, perfect example of it.
Yeah.
Just
Lee was like,
unreal.
Don't worry, I got it. I'm good. And I see, and Lee's in the comments. So Lee, like, what's the inspiration? Is this a original design, or is this like kind of a modification of something that you used on the show? We got to know.
I don't know what I like better, like the fact that it all moves, or just like the real like Star Wars buttons.
Oh,
you know, just like the old school chunk, like just. Oh my gosh, dude.
It's so good.
I want to carry that around in costume. Jeez.
Totally, yes.
Oh, you just deny people. Oh, sorry, you didn't get in. Oh my gosh, this Lee crushed this. Lee and Anthony crushed that. I love this one.
That could be helpful for drinking
show off
games.
Another super. Right? Let's show off another super one. Now that we got I think is Henry still in here? Henry's Helmet fans?
I think so.
Henry, sound off in the comments. You hear?
Just so you know, he makes the best helmet fans.
Okay, well, first of all, let's show what he made.
Oh, I love it.
Good.
Night Trooper.
There he is. Yo.
So we got Night Troopers were very popular. This was the trend this year for sure.
Yep.
But what I like about Henry's is that he included the tube stripes on the side. I thought that was really smart.
Yeah, that's such a cool detail.
That's great. But then look on the back. Not only did he flex on the front.
Wow.
Look at this.
What?
The little glow. The little
the soft glow is so cool.
How it like flickers too.
With Thrawn's accurate dosimeters and the Grand Admiral rank bar and the collar, the
collar
on
pips,
the top,
yeah.
right? Like this one is awesome. But then of course, because you know, Henry's Henry, he's like, well, I'm going to make an ornament, but I'm also going to give you something. I'm like, okay, what are you going to give me?
But wait, there's more.
There's more. He goes, here, I'm going to give you a helmet stand.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, okay, that's cool.
Come on.
Look down inside of it. Yeah.
Dude.
Wait, what? What?
God.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. But look at the outside of the design.
Oh.
With the seeing stones.
Oh man.
How was that made?
Right.
I need to know. Henry.
Okay. So this is sick. But then Henry's like, so I made you this awesome helmet stand. But then obviously you need a helmet to go along with it.
Naturally.
Come on. Come on.
Okay.
I didn't see fans inside of it though. Like, really, Henry? Come on. Let's work on the marketing here.
Tough crowd.
Oh my gosh.
Dude.
That is insane.
So if you win Henry's, And you saw the photo. We're going to share some photos that we took yesterday, but you were going to win. And the like the foil, the details.
Yeah. It's a full Rogue One cast.
Dude. Full Rogue One cast, accurate tube stripes, everything in here. But those deets, that gold,
so good,
that cracking. Oh,
little fabric there too on the. Oh my gosh!
So you're gonna win this and the helmet stand. You are straight to Peridio with this one if you win this, which could be a good or bad thing.
You got to build the costume. If you get a helmet, you have to build the costume.
Yeah,
I completely agree.
It's a requirement.
This is so sick.
So good.
So Henry crushed this. I love this. This is going to be an amazing display piece for whoever gets it. Or just, I agree. Make a costume. You have to. I'll put that as a disclaimer in there. We will check in on you the next Ord-ament project. If you don't have that costume, you have to give it back. So Henry crushed that. That was awesome. I kind of want to keep it. Let's show off a couple more night troopers that we got.
Yeah, go for it.
Just to see how everybody kind of did it a little different. I love that. So Henry super Ord-ament with that amazing prize. So we're going to put that up in there.
The helmet stand is insane.
So sick.
Nuts.
Love that. Okay.
Oh, Island Fet. He says he's going in on that. So
he doesn't play an option either.
I like this one too because this one's creepy.
Ooh.
The bones, yeah.
Are those real bones?
I think I don't know what kind of real bones these are. It makes me uncomfortable. I like it.
It's a little, yeah.
They look like some kind of chicken bones or something.
It looks like something a Wookiee should be wearing around his neck.
I agree. Now I don't have this also glows. You can see.
Oh, that's awesome.
In here, this also glows. It just the switch is a little small, and we photographed that with the light on. It actually looks really sick. So it's kind of interesting just to see like the difference of like the night troopers have that. I think we know them as like the Kintsugi, the repair and the gold, but I like that there's just a difference of like Caskie Case went full on for the gold on this. So this feels almost more Enoch compared to the night trooper that Henry did.
Yeah.
Which I kind of dig that.
But see that one because we had both stormtroopers and death troopers, so that one's got both in one.
Oh yeah,
with the two sides.
Yeah. Which is really sick.
Turn the white side again. It almost looks like marbling almost. It's so cool.
Yeah. With the
it does.
Yeah, his name is Quentin. He crushed this. It's really sick.
Nice, Quentin.
Really dig these. That's awesome. Yeah. So this is cool, and this one lights up too. This is really nice piece.
There are 206 bones in the human body.
Bender. How could we ever talk about 501st Legion without talking about Mike Bender? Right? And I like this one too because it hangs. It's I got to re-glue this. This part came off in the mail, but like he's got. You can see it's got lights.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And it hangs. He was really smart about how he did this. The hang strap is the strap.
Cool.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
Right.
That's really cool.
So this and then this part just like hangs down, which I think
that gold pops.
Yep. And then he's got the lights underneath.
Very cool.
So his the design is, I mean, again, same thing. It's really cool to see like
much creativity.
Everybody went. So the night troopers are very popular. So if you're, Dave Filoni and Judah and Marcus told an awesome story about how they made Enoch and how he hand sculpted Enoch. And they were like, Filoni was basically coming in and check on him all the time to be like, I want to see how it looks, blah, blah, blah. He was like, I was kind of nervous about that, but he told the whole story about how Enoch came to life and that Judah was painting, doing all this different gold. And they were like, it just doesn't look right. So they end up using so much gold flake what's the gold foil?
Gold leaf.
Gold leaf. And it's the way that they describe it is amazing. So shout out to those guys because they crushed it. Clearly a very popular design. Do we have a CRL for that yet, Justin?
I don't think we do for the standard night trooper. I know Enoch's well in process. If it's not,
is that going to be FISD?
It is. Yes.
Nice, dude. Nice.
Proper.
All right. Well, I see Van Oaks was in here, so why don't we go ahead and show off this guy who just was like, "Hey, I'm going to make something. Is that cool?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure. I bet you're going to crush it." And he did.
Oh my god!
It's a thermal detonator,
dude, and the spikes.
From
the gloves
from the gauntlet.
Little Boosh action.
Boosh bounty hunter.
Dude.
And look at this though, the Jabba's Palace inspired rebel with the Boosh paint job.
Wow.
Those tonal colors are so good.
Yeah, Neff, dude, you need this for your house, man. Absolutely, you do.
Thermal detonator.
Heavy breathing.
Look how sick that is.
That's beautiful.
So this, I'm assuming it's safe to say this is a really nice airbrushed chrome on here, right?
That's
Chrome,
some nice
chrome
paint.
boys.
Yeah, it's a Lumiluster.
Looks like a Lumiluster.
That is painted up.
Beautiful.
Where is Van Oaks in this? How many? I just want to know, man.
It's got the little light too in the top.
Yeah.
And Derek was here. Where is he?
He was here.
Where'd he go?
I love that. Classic Star Wars right there.
So good. Return of the Jedi, fam. We eating good. We got between Stevie Kicks.
Hey, did we
this?
see David Neth's?
We haven't done Neth's yet, but Neth's been here. We're gonna show it off.
It's gonna take us 45 minutes to
You wanna
open
see a
the
super?
box.
Let's see another super. Well, hang on, real quick. Let me show this one off. I can't touch it because it's made of lead, and I'll have to wash my hands. But Melanie Dean.
Put your fingers in your mouth.
Look at this.
Stained glass.
Stained glass.
Such good work.
Oh my gosh. It's Melanie, right? Pieces of melee.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think that she put the final soldering in on Instagram Live, which is like,
oh my gosh,
that's like an anxiety nightmare to me, but she crushed it.
That is amazing. And what was rad is like she kind of made she made some stained glass ones last year for us and was like, hey, is there anything you want me to do this year? And I was like, no, I mean your medium is so unique. I would love to have you just make what you want. And she was like, well, I kind of want to keep it like in a shape that like feels like the other ornaments. I'm like, I would love to see what that looks like. And you can see the design of the Rebellion. I don't know if we have any other Rebel ones here. We running out of Rebels? Oh, here we go. Like, even if we grab Islands, like you can see the shape of the original ornament design in there, right?
Wow. Yeah. Yep.
Incredible. And this, we lit it up. We did it on the big lights and Ryloth shot it. It's beautiful.
It's probably insane with Ryloth shooting. Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. Okay, so we got that. Let's show. Let's do. How about this? Sonfield's here.
Yo.
How about this?
Yeah.
I saw Nick was here earlier.
Symbol of the cult right there.
Oh my gosh.
Also doubles as a computer mouse.
Right.
100%. 100%. So this is really sick. So I know that there's a lot of people who weren't able to go on the Star Cruiser. I'm not gonna go off on it.
Naomi's looking eyeing that one from the side.
Oh, Oh, Nick's in here. There's Nick. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
CGS props.
Thing's amazing.
Just gorgeous.
So this is the hidden Mickey in here, which is awesome. Now this thing actually spins.
Oh, what?
Whoa.
So sick. Right. So in the story of the Star Cruiser, this is the compass of the ship. It's kind of like this old school wayfinding. You can see the star map similar to kind of how Luke has the original star map, right? That Rey finds. Yeah. Then this part in here, the Hyananea is like part of this story of like, it's a, kind of like an ancient gem from Ryloth that basically like helps the compass.
And in Star Wars canon, mind you.
Yeah,
Mike Forrester gave that carried that Hyananea to the final resting place. Yeah.
So there's a story in the Star Cruiser as it's happening that you like have to help steal it basically from, as the First Order is going to take this technology and use it. You steal it from the First Order and give it back to Gaia, who is of Ryloth, and you give it back to her, like return it to her, basically like the home planet. It's amazing. And that's what it looks like. So Nick was like super inspired by Star Cruiser, but I'll send a picture later of like what the actual compass looks like, but like this paint job, everything about it, if you are a Star Cruiser super fan, you need this.
It is nailed. And the Hyananea stone as well. Nailed.
It's so good.
100%.
It's so sick.
Paint is amazing, and I want to know what the ball is made out of.
I think it's Nick. How did you make this? Is this resin or is this one of the I think it's kind of what do you do, like a galaxy swirl in there?
It looks
He
so
he
cool.
stole it. He stole it from.
He stole it from the ship.
Yeah, he stole it. Yeah.
That's why it closed. They're like, we lost it. We can't do the story.
The paint is
So
amazing.
good. The
You can see
patina, everything about it. Like Nick crushed this. The stone is cast. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Wow, very cool.
So good. Unbelievable.
You can see the color and the like shine in it, and when you would move it in the light.
Okay, so this is one of. I'm looking for who. I hope you're in the chat. Who? I'm looking for who did this, and I think I got to look deep in my DMs.
That's sick.
But I love this.
Oh,
I am one with the Force,
That's sick.
and I want to know who this
Wow.
is.
little churret.
Who did this, because like just kind of it almost looks like metal on the outside. See how it comes together?
Yeah.
This is sick. And I love the rust and the oxidization of this. And it's kind of got like almost like a beach salt wash.
Yeah, I love it. The color's great.
So good.
Mike, I
So
think
Jedi
was that,
relic right here.
was that Mosgracus Traders? Hold on, I gotta look.
Yeah, I think it might be.
Yeah.
What's their name?
I don't know.
So much texture and layers to that
Dude,
paint.
it's
So many layers.
good. So good. Some people sent stuff in, and I like took it out, and I was like, and then I moved boxes, or I put it in a different box. I'm like, shit, where is everybody? So I'll need everyone's help telling me who these amazing artists are when we get to that point. So good. I love that. Let's see who else.
Adam from Junk Traders Outpost.
Nope, that's right.
Junk
Yep, I was
Trader
wrong.
Post. Oh yes, sweet. Okay, Nick, send me a DM so I have that so I can write it down.
Add it to the 20,000
I don't know
DMs.
who sent me this either, but I like it. It's it's outside of the realm of. I think this was kind of a send-in one, but this one's actually pretty cool. I don't mean to say actually as if it wouldn't have been cool, but like, how about this?
Oh,
Damn.
So that's illuminated, and this is also illuminated. Can you see it?
Yeah.
yes, the purple.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
with the cloth,
that is so neat.
and it comes apart. It's nested really smart.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
That's
Iron
from
Man eyes too.
That's from Circle Creations on Instagram.
Circle Creations. All right, write that down, Raimi. You got to remember that.
I know her, so
Bingo.
I love the real fabric hood too. On
I know. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, she
Yeah,
loves
that's cool.
Revan.
Yeah, there you go. Well, that's pretty. There you go. Here,
That's
let's
so
see.
cool.
Well, hee. Yeah, that's awesome. This one's sweet.
Beautiful.
Let me turn the lights off so they don't burn out.
Oh, Christine, she's in here. She
Oh,
says
what's up,
that's hers.
Christine? Fantastic
Amazing.
work on this. This is unbelievably cool. Okay, let's see. I got Okay, Raimi, remind me who the artist was who did these. I think it's DeGatz? Christie?
Oh wow, she said the middles were cold cast.
Wow.
Wow.
I love these. I love these. She, of course, like here's the other thing. She goes, I'm not a professional painter by any means, but I love Star Wars. And I'm like, you know what? Hell yeah.
You're in.
That's what
Great.
this is all about.
Dope.
Yep.
Yeah, Krista Amos
Krista.
Digitz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are
Well,
great.
And I love how fun these are. I love these because this is a Star Wars fan.
Little beadwork too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like I love this.
So colorful.
On
with the
all this,
splatter.
I feel like I want these to be a 3-pack
100%.
because like they've just got that. I like that this would make a tree look, a tree, a menorah, however you hang your. I mean, at this point, like look at John. John's just hanging them up in his shop, which I love.
Year round.
Right, but like these are very like. Who just got added to the Marauder? What's going on? Here?
boy.
Megan F is in the house.
Let me see that guy.
What's up?
Yeah, there he is.
Yeah, dude.
Sorry, I got Safari and Chrome going here, so the audio's all mixed up. Give me one
Oh,
second.
he's got doubled
Oh,
up, and he's got Tex guitar from Mosh Isley in the back there. You see
see
that?
that.
That's a fan right there, baby.
There we are.
Beard,
when he got to be Boba.
Star Destroyer there too.
Okay, so I think we got to show off Neth's right now. Now
I
that he's
think
here,
that's why I talked him into coming on here.
I love these. I love these. Okay, so let's see how super David's are.
Oh boy,
it's gonna take him 45 minutes to open it. Your mustache expanded, David.
Tyler,
It
we were
did.
just talking about
I
how
noticed
bad
that.
yours is.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Oh, bourbon and buckets. Tyler, we already showed yours off, man. Everyone was geeking.
No, Tyler, you missed out. Good job,
Beautiful.
Tyler.
Come on,
That was
bro.
sick. The fabric was such a sick touch.
Wow.
This is just a box, guys.
That's it? Just a box? Oh.
Yep, it's just a box. What's in the
There you
box?
go. Thanks for coming, everyone.
Yeah,
We
thanks.
appreciate
Good
you.
job,
Thank
David.
you very much.
That's
See ya.
Honestly, would have been enough on its own.
Okay.
Don't mind the big like mark where the router got away from me and almost took my fingers off. But
It's
that
called
right
weathering, David. It's
No
called
big deal.
weathering.
Yep,
It's fine.
I see it.
Nothing is new in Star Wars.
I want to know who's inside of here.
Oh, that was good.
That's pretty good.
That was really good, Mike.
Spicy.
You want to come for a bounty? Let's take.
I haven't drank it. I haven't drank enough to do my Cad Bane impression.
Let's take a look
You're
inside.
a little
Never
behind,
too
buddy.
late.
Just the,
Gotta
there's
twist it.
full-on mechanism to this lid.
Jeez, dude. Come on.
2 weeks, baby.
2 weeks.
Weekends
He's been
after
working
work.
on this.
It's so good.
Same.
Dude.
Let's take him out.
So how do you put
People
that
to
in the
see.
tree? Like, do you put the whole box in there, or
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Mhm.
what do
You
we
actually
do?
put the tree in the box.
It's the tree
Put
stand,
the,
actually.
put the tree on top of the box.
You
Exactly.
put it right through the
It holds,
imperial
holds
cod
your
right
tree
in there.
holds your tree in place, actually.
Let's just
watertight.
Just hang on for a second.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Dude, what?
Individual
David,
little
is that-
credits.
Is the green and red like a homage to Boba?
They're the
actual
colors
spot
I
colors.
had that look exactly like the colors of the spot cards you get at Galaxy's Edge.
Okay. I thought maybe it was a little homage to Boba. That's cool.
Yeah, but they're mixed. They are. I mean, they're Boba colors. So
I want to know
like
more
the,
about these credits. What I mean, the design of the credits looks amazing.
So the credits are the ones the metal ones you can buy at Galaxy's Edge, and I had some in the cabinet, and I was like, as soon as I got the green light from Mike, I got the calipers out, started measuring them. They're exact to like the 1,000th of the ones you get, and then I just scaled them down to like whatever they are, 20%. Yeah. The hat I'd started molding or rendering because I'm going to do the Clone Wars CAD, and the Clone Wars CAD hat is a little more iconic. So I did that. I did my cup. It's the same cup.
Eric here's pink.
And
Shout out.
Yep, Eric Hers Pink.
yeah,
It's the actual Cad Bane Hers Pink. It's his respirators, right?
Oh, gosh.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, David.
Come on,
The little
bro.
the mini guns are my favorite. The little
Yeah.
mini pistols.
All lumilustered, and yeah, I'm not good at painting things that small, so hand painting's tough. But yeah, I'm pumped to have
That's
it
the
came out.
punchline, guys.
Could have
Yeah.
fooled me.
The metal on the hat looks like metal.
Yeah.
In classic Neth Lab fashion, this is the first time he's tried any of this.
Of course. Yeah. I'm gonna build a Cad Bane. You know what? I'm just gonna mold my own mask.
Yeah.
Boba Fett. He's a cold-blooded
That's so
killer.
cool.
Dude, that
Who
gold.
used to work for the Empire.
Mike's just gonna talk in Cad Bane the rest of the show.
I mean,
Next
and
year you
the
have to have a
detail.
sound chip
Those
of Mike
credits
doing Cad
are
Bane.
tiny,
Yeah.
and the detail captured and painted, amazing.
You want to bet on it? You better.
Nat,
catch
how
him.
did you get it laid out like that? Like the credits? Is that like one print, or did you glue each one of those in place?
That is one print. So in the render, I stacked them, changed the angles, blah blah blah. Tried to make them look like they were just a random assortment of credits. So it's all individually done. But yeah, no, I mean not like glued in place, but I arrayed them all that way.
You arranged them
in
and
the render,
joined
Yeah.
it all together. Yeah.
Amazing.
What is this?
Amazing, David.
What is this? Oh. Okay.
I don't do well with templates, so yeah, had to do my own thing.
So you
Can we-
threw what
can we
Mike
talk
sent you in the
about-
garbage. Cool.
Can we talk about the box, the mechanism?
Yeah. So that's like V3 in 2 weeks. Yeah. It's
Did you engineer that?
Yeah, just 100% from scratch.
Dude, you're crazy. That's
But
so crazy.
yeah, it works. It's tight. Yeah, you can shake that thing. It ain't coming loose. But yeah, that's I wanted to work my my stainless steel helmet stand emblem into it somehow. So that was the tie-in. So
and that's just a random cigar box off the shelf, right?
Totally. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Island Fett has stated he would like a redo.
Okay, guys, enough.
Dude, I'm just happy to be a part of this, and I don't know.
Crazy.
To be included and amongst all these people is friggin' amazing. So,
well, we are so thrilled to have you and your talent, brother. It is truly. I mean, this project has gotten massively out of control. I couldn't stop this train if Boba Fett was running it down. But
Listen, at least this year,
I get that
everyone made
reference.
actual ornaments. You know what I mean? Like
The what?
Everyone made like an ornament this year.
Yeah.
It's a little in control.
I mean, let's get, because Lone Wolf's here and we're talking about crazy stuff that doesn't follow the template.
This one's crazy.
we were joking together that who made the wood box first, and yeah, no, we're
Well, first of all, I want to show off and remind everyone that this one's up again. This is Lone Wolf's from last year.
I love that. Ogas.
With above the bar in the cantina.
That's so good.
That's so good.
So if you're an Ogas Cantina fan, I mean, bro.
That's so good.
I wanted that one so bad last time.
It's going to be up, baby. Okay, so we've got that. But plus, like, John's just extra. He's real extra, right? Puts his own logo in there and then puts, right?
Tools. Yeah.
And then, okay.
So good.
So you're like, what's he going to do this year? What do you think? Huh? What do you think? Let's get this thing out. I mean, unbelievable. Gosh, you guys. I got to retire. Okay, so Lone Wolf's like, so we were joking. I was like, the guy's just going to build the whole Millennium Falcon from Galaxy's Edge. And he was like, haha, don't give me any ideas. And I was like, oh, dude. Are you going to? He's like, no, I got something different.
Luke said, hold my beer.
No.
Who can make the wood box first?
Wow,
dude.
This one is insane. I mean, they're all, but this one's amazing too.
So we showed this one off on 501st.
Yeah, we did this.
What's he say? I need more than 2 weeks for a Falcon build. Yeah. So you start now. So of course, like in traditional
very cool
style, burns that in. Gosh, so good. Lets you know the story. Yeah.
What's it say?
I'm a little rusty.
Decode it.
Wow.
What?
Come on. Come on.
Not the Millennium Falcon.
This is crazy.
They nest together. There's three ornaments there. They nest together. Yeah.
Wow.
Look.
Oh my. Oh,
dude, what?
The Mortis gods
shine.
The Mortis gods in the whole thing nests. So John, this is acrylic. It's double layer acrylic, and then you epoxied in between the layer, right?
He says that's
still in here.
Wikipedia entry for the world.
Even the back is detailed. Just
the back is cool too.
That was incredible,
dude. Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
and it nests.
And they connect together.
Yeah, they connect together, and it looks like you'd be able to connect them together, like to hang them, so that you can hang them. And if you do it just the right way, they would be able to be hung on the tree and still like stack up.
I want that just on my wall in my house.
Yeah,
That's
right.
Crazy.
Yeah, resin pour between the webs. Yeah,
resin pour, yeah.
So you've got
straight up display piece.
Right. So you've got the father and the son.
I did that. I did that too, Lone Wolf. I put resin in between mine. Yeah. Just like you and David built a box. Yeah.
I did that too. I mean, dude, how sick is this?
Crazy.
That's beautiful.
Well done. That's crazy.
That's a piece of art.
Yeah.
It really is.
Awesome.
Just gorgeous.
Oh my gosh.
This is crazy.
Yeah, it looks straight up looks like stained glass too.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
it really does.
Unbelievably cool. So that one's gonna fetch a pretty penny.
Dude, the box
discipline
category.
God, look
crazy.
how everything about this is awesome.
This is just nuts.
Where do you get on?
He didn't have time for the Falcon, so.
How about this one? Kate Sabaker from Tested was like, "Oh, this one's gonna crack you up." She goes, "Oh, I love it, but I don't know if anyone else is going to." And I was like, "Send me a picture of it." And I go, "I don't like it." And I'm grabbing it right now, and it's so fleshy. I go, "I don't like it. I love it."
What?
And the hair.
That
is Yaddle.
It's
I need to
Yaddle.
bid on that right now.
Yes.
I need to bid on that right now.
Stevens, take my money.
It's
that is so creepy.
It's
so weird. It's
like
that is
fleshy.
I love it.
and
Is that
everything about
silicone?
it.
Is that like silicone?
Yes.
Oh my god.
It's like
That's how Grogu was made.
You can shave it?
you can shave it, you can trim it up. She crushed this.
That red
This
hat.
is so funny and like
It's like
the
so Phil
Jedi
Tippett.
with it's she works with Phil
Yeah.
Tippett.
Yeah.
She is like such a sneaky
So great.
creative in many ways because like she just will and she's worked on a lot of the shows, she just doesn't talk about it. And I'm like, she's like, well, I want to make one for sure. She's like, but I had this weird idea. And I'm like, you know what, we need more of that. We got too many nice paint jobs here. We need this. We need Yaddle
That is brilliant.
in Jedi form.
Even with the little triangle chevron on the top, like the ornaments template has, like
ornament
down to that
template is still
detail.
in
Yeah.
So
It looks like a
It's so
it looks like a waffle they'd sell at Galaxy's Edge.
It was a waffle.
Docking Bay 94, am I right?
Dude, but isn't it crazy though that like as soon as you take it out, everyone was like, it's Yaddle. Like that's the hair. That's you know what I mean? Like
New snack coming 2020.
The fact that it instantly reads Yaddle is crazy.
is amazing.
You dip the ears in some icing. Just
Okay, let's
Take a
see.
bite.
So I've got these. Okay, so these are Max Frey's friends. He sent them over to me. I haven't. I think they all actually work at Regal Robot together.
Oh, cool.
Check both of these out.
whoa. That Clone Force 99 one.
Yeah.
Nikes.
So like this actually has photoreactive ink in it, so it does. If you put it under a black light, it will glow.
Oh, that's sick.
It's so sick, right?
Kind of like
And
Brian's
it's just a
hotel room
clean
right now.
paint job and a clean mold.
Ew.
Like
Dude.
so well done. So that's
love that.
this one's awesome. Max sold Max told me both those, and I'll give him a shout out when we of course make the listing. But I love this one. And then this is a realistic Bad Batch made completely by scratch.
Mm. Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
That is
equal parts amazing and
That's so
creepy.
sick.
I think
Yeah,
the Dad
it's
Batch
so
needs
creepy
to
in
buy
such a
that.
cool
I
way.
think the Dad Batch needs to buy that one. Steven.
That's
what
a
do we got?
group buy.
I'm on it.
That one's this one is awesome.
That one we need to have that.
That one needs to
I
fall
think-
off the back of a truck.
We'll
I think
pool
it's
our
wood,
resources.
dude. I think it's wood or something, and with the epoxy in it. Live action Bad Batch vibes, yeah, Kyle, for sure. So awesome.
Island Fett says he'll go in with us on that one.
Oh, there we go.
We're gonna buy it, and then every Christmas, a different Dad Batch member we're gonna pass it around to each other.
Yeah,
Right.
joint
Like
joint custody.
Yeah, joint custody. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. We got oh, this is off Earth. I think this is off Earths from year 1 or from year 2.
Ooh.
Oh, I remember that one.
Gorgeous.
Or who is this? Was this who was this? I can't remember if this was off Earth. Was this? Is
I
it
don't remember.
Kyle? Didn't you make one? I see production by Kyle in here. Kyle, I thought Kyle made one. Which one was yours, dude? I like this. Just like this is just a clean paint job. And it's one of the minis too. I like this. Back off, War Child. I'm serious.
I mean, it's Island Fed, so that is cool. I dig that.
Just
I like
clean.
this. I think this is Daryl's.
Clean.
Okay, let's see.
Kyle said it was not his.
Not his.
I'm looking at him right now. That's Big Fred's.
Oh, Big Fred's?
Big Fred.
Yeah, there we go.
It's cool.
Okay, so I'm not going to take this one out just because it's going to shed, but I saw Pizza Beard. Pizza Beard was in here. You know what I love about this? He's like, I did it with my kids. Is this cool? I was like, bro,
that's the best.
This is very cool.
What?
Nice.
Wow. Thought it was gonna have his beard in it.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna have his beard.
Said shed.
Right.
I'm like, what?
Dude,
Just like a
that's
simple
Jake.
Lego C-3PO.
Love it.
Cool.
Right?
Oh my
I
god.
like C-3PO.
Did it
Metal
with his
Flake
kids.
is
Yeah,
dope.
I bet you do. Oh, I bet you do.
I like how it's in a Ziploc baggie.
Well, dude, because we took it out to photographic and it's glittery
just-
everywhere.
You don't
It's
want glitter all over you?
everywhere. It's awesome. But
I
for
swear it's an
Lego
ornament.
fans, I
I
love
swear
how
it's a
simple it
C-3PO.
is.
Yeah,
It's just got the
it's
part. I
cool.
mean,
It's great.
it's awesome.
Totally.
They probably had to glue it together. Okay, let's see, man. We are getting down to the wire here.
You got any more room back there or what?
Well, first of all, here we got Ryloth's girlfriend who takes a lot of our pictures when Ryloth is in it. That's how you do it.
Ooh.
Have your girlfriend, who's also an amazing photographer, take pictures of you and then post it on your own account.
BTS.
Shadow shooter. Look at this. Look what she made.
Look at
That's
that.
really cool.
Little snow scene.
Yeah.
Right? And this is like foam. We
Some
found
of
this
that-
at Michael's. We're like, yo, this is actually kind of sick. So she hand painted this and then did this fun little.
Popcorn ceiling in the back.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
God.
Whoa.
Isn't that
Nice.
fun?
That's
Beautiful.
talent
Hand
right
painted
there.
is so
Perfect.
good.
Isn't that great? Super simple with the ice beads.
It's
Mhm.
great.
Kind of just a whole package one. I like this. It's very like this is kind of one of those where you don't have to like overdo the concept and you just go, that's just like a nice
Great
looking
ornament.
ornament.
Yeah.
I love it. Says exactly what you know it's gonna say. I love that. So Emily crushed it.
Anyone that knows Star Wars knows exactly what that is.
100%. Let's see. Okay, here I did one.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. My white whale still, as I've been a little too busy with a lot of things, is still Boba Fett.
Boba. Nice.
Nice.
Ooh.
Just
Clean,
nice
So
and
I
clean.
did, so I did the shoulder,
Dude.
ESB
The
shoulder.
weathering deets. Yes.
Right? Like,
Oh,
I cut a little
accurate,
bit. I cut a little
accurate.
bit in there. Right.
Yeah.
And
Little gouges here and there.
And there it is.
Oh, look at
Yeah,
that.
ornament project.
Word.
Dude.
Ah,
Mike, dude. Nice.
Yeah.
Sneaking one on us.
yeah,
And you got the
dude.
six,
All
the
right.
six crescents in there.
We thank you for
Right,
the
I-
six.
don't worry,
yeah.
I did it right. I did it right. All right, so I put that. So I did, I'm like, all right, I could do one. But I know the Fets always love to pay, so I kind of was over there. I'm like, this can be a layup.
Boba Fett and Darth Vader. You know it's gonna sell.
You know it. Who did this? Someone sent me this. Look, who did this?
Ooh.
I saw
Look
that
how
on
really
Instagram.
pretty.
That's really
Dude,
good.
who posted this? Like someone sent this to me and I lost the thing. But dude, this is old school Star
Dude,
Wars.
very
This is
in universe
I saw
vibe to
that.
that.
Who
dude,
did that?
this is Yavin 4
It's really good.
with the little microchip up in the top and the like.
Jeez.
Who did this?
I
The
saw
back
that.
is sick. The
I'm
back
working on
looks
it.
like
With the rust.
rusted,
It's awesome.
like a rusted back.
Ah, I
Like,
saw this. Who did
It's
this?
got that like kind of like craggy, like almost like shop floor. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Got that like burned out concrete with a little grease on it. I don't know who did this. This
That's
one is
super
awesome.
dope.
I'm trying to look. I don't.
And I love that. I love the rusty rivet down here. Like this is one of those like sneaky paint jobs that you're like, this is way harder than you think.
Totally.
It kind of reminds me of Jackson's Year One, but like
big fan of rust paint.
Look at the rust
Dude.
coming off the rivet too. That's so good.
I know it's like, dude, this is
very
super well
textured.
done.
Yeah,
I love this one.
The little light details with the little chip.
Yeah,
That's a nice
I'll
little.
put a little put a little hang tag on there. So I love that one. I want to know who that one is.
I follow who
I'm gonna-
did it. I just can't.
Hey, Mike. I think we
I'm
need
gonna
to do.
bounce.
Okay.
You got to go.
Thanks for
see
having me.
David. Yeah,
We're
thanks
almost
for coming
done,
on.
man.
And I,
Appreciate you guys.
Howdy, partner.
Talk soon,
Mike,
boys.
I think Mike, we need to do Luke's because Luke's got to go soon too.
Oh yeah. Okay, let's do it.
Oh, I can hang a
do-
little longer
do we-
though, but
Do we have 45
fine.
minutes or what are we?
This one
That's
touched
why we
my
gotta do it now.
soul because this was my favorite group of play sets as a kid.
dude,
Okay.
me too, Justin.
Yeah.
This was my world.
Inside, okay, is all of this stuff.
What?
Yes,
All of it?
It's actually the play. Like, there's like people are like, wait, what's going on, dude? That's the ornament right there.
Yep.
He
All of
built
that's
this
in the
damn
box.
play set around that friggin' ornament.
You know, when I saw this, I immediately thought to myself, Dano's gonna have to like second mortgage his house to get this. It's
I thought, how much is the Cloud City thing on eBay these days? Because that was
Dude,
my.
he's
that was-
serious.
Yeah, that's
he is
Justin.
dead
That's what I
serious.
based that on.
All the stuff
Look
in
at
the
this.
box. It's like cardboard. The packaging, it's like sealed. He's like, look, I got a new toy. It's like a vacuum sealer.
Yeah, I busted out my heat sealer for these.
Hang the box on the tree.
Oh my gosh.
It's all in here.
That's crazy.
Nate wants to know how you hang the box in the tree.
So extra.
You just
It's
kinda-
got instructions.
Look in the
to that.
instructions. The instructions
you
have
hide
the
it behind
ornament.
the couch with the red
And they
Ryder
are
BB
just,
gun.
by the way,
That's what
they
you
are
do.
just like the original instructions to this thing.
The
I mean, and then look, he's got-
LCA
he's
logo,
got
like the old
LCA
school
down
Ketter.
there, right at
Yeah.
the bottom.
The
Hang on,
logo.
let me see. Hang on, show
Dude,
it.
drawing the line art for that style of instruction was so fun to like take my play set and then draw the line art. That was like my favorite little detail piece of that. There's a set that's sealed, and then there's a set of instructions and sticker sheet that is unsealed, so you can like take them out and actually look at them and stuff.
Because you're supposed to play with your toys.
Yes,
Right.
and
Not
the
just
actual
put them
you
on
get like an unassembled set of everything, but you also get the assembled ornament piece as well.
So
It's all resin printed, enamel paint for all of the figures.
Luke, start to finish, like how long does all of this take? Like that.
Well, I mean, you know,
He doesn't
we're
sleep.
Yeah, I don't sleep. I'm kind of a night owl.
That
somehow
helps.
Having kids, but I mean, we got all of these ornaments about the same time. Like 2 weeks. I know that sounds insane. What, 2 or 3 weeks? I think we all kind of started on these, right?
Yeah.
And
And
I mean,
this wasn't even this was like your plan B. That's what that's what we keep laughing about. Like this.
Yeah.
You
I'm glad I
started
went with
something
this
else and you're
plan.
like, I'm not feeling this other idea. I'm gonna go switch to my other idea instead.
Yeah, plan A didn't actually work the first like couple days I started it, and I had like a really big fail. And I had this was like, I shouldn't say this is a plan B because that, I mean, you know, this was a very like high on my list idea too, but I like pivoted kind of quick because I had a lot of these materials to be able to do this with.
And a power outage and a storm.
Yeah, the power outage. Yeah, the really crazy storm power outage, which I talked about a couple episodes ago on the Dad Batch podcast. We had a really bad storm in the Northwest. And yeah, it was a hustle to get this done in that time frame. And
proof of purchase seal.
Yeah.
Is that Mike's address on there? Or what is that?
Yeah, it is.
The ornament comes complete. The ornament that's in the photos of that comes completely out of the box. You can lift that thing up and out. I mean, if you want to do it now too, Mike, that's fine too. I trust you with doing that. But yeah, the ornament is inside the box. It's not just an empty box.
I think we
unassembled pieces.
disassembled some of it for photographing.
And they broke some stuff, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah. Oh, how many days, Colin? I was 6. Well, so I have a generator on my house, but I was 6 days without power in our neighborhood.
Little Luke.
The internet was down for 8 days. Like, it was a really bad storm here in the Northwest, which we typically don't get. So, yeah, it got kind of crazy in the days running up to this to get it done. So
the funny part is like Luke and I have been friends for so long, and he's done so many art projects. Like, this doesn't even surprise me. It's like
I like toys.
I'm like the
I
least
vintage
impressed.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, Ryan's like, yeah, sounds. Yeah, everyone likes it. Luke. Good job.
He knows me. He knows me.
It would have been
All right,
an all-time joke to just have a coupon to get the ornament next year in there.
Dude,
there you go.
With the storm, I got to the point where I thought I was going to be doing started mocking like early bird certificates, like Googling some of the images for that, because I thought I was going to be doing that, to be completely honest. It was kind of crazy.
Okay, so next one is Chameleon FX, who's Josh Gates, super prevalent modeler. And I mean, there's a lot of people wearing his armor and his work, right? And he teamed up with, is it Art Wizards Creation? I think his name is Rourke, right? John, you know him, right?
Yeah.
Art
California
Wizard.
guy?
Huh?
California?
No, I think he's in like New York.
Oh, wow. Really? Okay. Custom box and sick custom design of the Phoenix Squadron Starbird.
Just beautiful.
Super clean. Like the paint, like John, you're looking at this going, man, that it's that texture that, that, and Colin, I mean, this is definitely up your alley too, but that's beautiful. That kind of like alcohol dilution.
Freckle.
Yeah. So the color schemes are super, like, this is a very Star Warsy.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Dude, so
Pops. Wow, that's cool.
Love that. And then the box has this beautiful, I mean, the strap is awesome. It's got a nice leather strap.
Wampa's Workshop says he's from Arizona.
Yeah.
He's from Arizona.
Way
off.
off.
I was gonna say, I thought he was somewhere in the sun.
Look at that.
Works paint work and weathering is so good on the props and costumes.
Sabine's Heart of Beskar from her chest plate.
Yeah.
Dude.
So Command Leon and I talked early on, and I sent him all the master file because I do the 3D modeling for the STL versions of the ornaments, right? So I sent him the master file for all of it so that he could take that and extrapolate that out, so that because he was very keen on wanting to make sure that his different design fit in with the aesthetic of the other ones, right? So
you can totally tell.
That's great.
Let's see. Okay, so we got like one or two more. We're actually getting to the end here before we even. I mean, we'll share a little bit more because I've actually got even more showing up tomorrow.
Oh my gosh.
And just a simple little, I have their contact, but like even the box that it came in, I love this.
Oh, it's cool.
Wow.
Super cool. It's kind of one of, I think it's one of those like Home Depot or the Cobalt or like for the drill bits.
Yeah.
Dude, very
That's what it looks like to me. But it's a 3D print, which I think is super fun. With Boba Fresh.
Nice.
Just super clean. I love it. And I love these because like these little small ones oftentimes like sometimes work better than a big old, desk hanger,
Or like a play set. Yeah. That's cool.
Or like a play set. Get that, Am I supposed to hang the play set from the tree?
Cut a hole in
that
it.
one.
Hey, it does come with little hangies if you can figure it out.
You are right.
You saw him.
Hey, Luke, I posted that onto my Instagram story earlier today, and an old friend of mine messaged me. He goes, "Oh yeah, I had that one when I was a kid," and I'm like, "No, you didn't."
Who did this, Night Trooper? We see this already?
Oh, that's cool. No,
who did this one?
No, we didn't see that one.
Dude, more gold.
Different take.
Good. I love
Different
that.
take.
Ooh, nice.
That gold's nice.
You and I showed that one off on
an
Instagram Live like a week or so ago.
All of the
So we could go back and look at that one.
Yeah, we got to see because I love this one. I thought this one was really well done. I lost their info.
Productions by Kyle.
That is.
yeah.
Oh yeah. That's
okay.
Kyle's. Okay, cool.
There we go.
Dude, awesome.
No, this one. Yeah, I love this one. No, Kyle, this one is clean, man.
Yeah,
I love this one. I love the leaf.
Never compare. Never compare.
Absolutely. Like this one is awesome. This one shines. I love this.
fantastic.
And the cracking. I mean, dude, I love all the Night Trooper ones. I think these are great. Let's see. Okay, so we got this one. Putting this one in there. It's the sacred text.
Man, I love that one.
Oh,
Look at
that's
that.
wood.
This is yours, right?
I did this one.
It's so nice.
Oh, what? Is it wood?
Sick, Mike.
Yeah. It's wood.
So nice.
I like it, Mike.
This one, the sacred text.
I like it better than your boba. Sorry.
Watercolor?
bro.
What's going on there, man?
Yeah, it's watercolor
Dude.
and just painted airbrush gold in there.
That is so
Amazing.
cool.
Honestly,
So, but
really
it's,
nice.
I mean, it's light and it was hard to weather because that
Yeah.
that gets soaked up. So
Yeah, wood is tough. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
wood's
It's very
such a nice touch, though.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
another
it's
one's just gonna
nice.
sit really well on a tree, man. So
dude,
good.
100%.
It's very
Got
Christmassy.
that.
Yeah.
Let's see. So we got now the last ones we have, besides the one that everyone's waiting for, which is Jason's box of insanity.
Someone
is
declares bankruptcy in the chat.
Jonah and Starlight and a couple of other guys made these, like, I think we're gonna call this a battle pack. Hear me out.
Ooh.
You had me a battle pack.
You see all this?
Uh-oh.
Look at these, okay? So Jonah Warford,
Oh, cool.
Nice.
right?
Copper.
They're
Yep.
just these like they painted a bunch of them in one day,
Cool.
and they're just clean little paint jobs.
You can decorate your whole tree with this collection.
Starlight did a Van Halen version of 5150.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh, look at that.
Right? Panama. We're gonna get flagged. Sorry.
Ooh, Diamond
Ooh.
Dave. Let's do this.
So like I think what we're gonna do for these, and I asked Jonah if this was cool.
I love that color.
I
Yeah, it's
love
cool color.
these. There's so many good ones in here. I love this one too. Like happy little Jedi.
Oh,
Bob Ross.
I love
I know, dude. Isn't that awesome? So I think what we're going to do for this is we're going to call this a battle pack, and you are going to be able to bid like, $10 for an entry or $5 for an entry, and just let
Love it.
people just go for it, and you have 8 chances to win. You know what I mean? So like you just if you win, you get one. We'll just have you, we'll send it in and just say, hey, boom, you won. We're going to send you one at random. It's kind of just, like a fleet builder, right? Because there's so many good ones in here between Jonah and let's see, Armored Idiot. Like I love the colors.
Oh,
on
that
it.
one's
Like, I love
good.
this. That
Great
red.
color scheme.
Oh, so good. So we have Jonah and Starlight Sabers, and let's see, Armored Idiot. Then Making a Mando did the New Republic version.
wow.
I
Like
love
it.
that. So I
clean.
think this will be just an easy access for people to be able to support the
Yes.
project. So
It's
I
good
love
to have that variety.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think you guys, I think that's all of the ornaments for today. Besides Jason's, which we're going to show, but I have more showing up tomorrow, and we may or may not have a couple surprise ornaments that are going to drop throughout the week.
Ooh.
Are you and the UPS guy just like first name basis now, or what?
He's like, he dropped off 2 today, and he goes, light day. I was like,
Oh man.
well, I have another one, but I won't show you that. Okay.
Yo.
Oh,
What?
Let's get Jason's out. Let's finale
The
with
coup de
this.
grace.
wait. What?
Okay, so first of all, this thing is a full-on pack. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
This is so
wear it.
wild.
Mike just took his radiator off the wall.
Is the hissing normal? Is the hissing normal?
What?
Dude, what?
The heck, dude?
So wild.
Okay, so let me open this thing up.
Does smoke come out of it?
We got it with smoke coming out. Okay, so it has the Lamborghini doors, the DeLorean doors. Let me show this.
Oh, come on.
I mean, I need to know more about this container.
I know. I can't even tell where the actual.
I think
because
it's I think it's from Fallout. Like I think it's like a Fallout collectible, like Pip-Boy container
okay.
holder.
Oh, really?
Okay, interesting.
Because I was gonna say I can't tell where the original prop like starts because it's so well done. He replaced
A bunch
all. Wait, let's see. There's a light. Yeah.
Oh, come on. Like a display light? Did you kill the battery in that one too?
No. Oh yeah, here. Hang on.
We have
There's
two
a
confirmations that it is a Fallout Pip-Boy container.
Huh.
That is confirmation. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Front button. And then it opens up. Oh yeah, there's a light inside to show off, right? Because you can see that there's wires on the inside up in here. No, it's hard to see. Switch is at the front. Okay.
Yeah.
But it's got to be turned on, right, Jason? Maybe I screwed this up. Okay, I'll work. Wait. Cripes.
You left the batteries on. Jackie says it's on the front.
Yeah, okay, so now it lights up on the inside. You see the lights?
Okay.
Oh.
There we
Okay.
go.
Yeah.
So inside. Okay.
Jokester.
I'm holding this up like this.
Yeah, good luck with this.
Yeah, there you go.
I know.
Good thing he's not selling swords on QVC, you know.
You're right. Hi, is it hard for you to want to buy this? Because I don't know how to use it. So bought cards.
Oh my gosh.
Right. Okay. Here's the ornament.
Which is dope on its own.
Just look at that. Look at
Looks
that.
like brass.
Yeah, it looks like metal. Which I know that we do so many paint jobs that are intended to look like metal, but
this is unbelievably cool. Okay.
That is insane.
So he's got all his credits in here. So you can go to Galaxy's Edge and absolutely smuggle someone, right?
Oh my gosh.
New Republic credits. Love
That
to
sounds
see
like
it.
metal too.
Dude, they're like, I mean, all of them are just, everything's
Wow.
perfect. So you take this part out, right? There you go. There's your tray.
Wait. What?
Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh my god.
What's he doing? What is he doing?
Mike's like, can I do this? What?
What?
Oh my god.
So extra, but so nice.
Mike, you're doing great for the record too. You're doing
I'm all
great.
doing this all backwards. I can't see anything.
Oh.
Freeze, motherfucker. Look at this.
I win.
Break yourself.
Are you kidding me?
Break yourself, fool.
Pew, pew, pew,
Unreal.
pew.
Unreal.
My goodness.
That's
Is
Just
that-
in case.
I'm just curious. Is that design like is that like a holdout blaster like from the game or something from the video game?
Is this from
designed it.
Outlaws? Star Wars Outlaws?
No, I
Jason?
think
No,
it's his
no,
own
no.
original blaster.
What?
Oh man.
It looks straight out of the.
Straight out of
Yeah.
Swarzy.
The key on the ornament, like what?
Dude, come on. What in the world?
Oh, the
There's got
blaster.
to be a magnet. There's got to be a magnet in.
There's a magnet in
ornament, yeah.
here, and
Oh my
that's what
gosh.
activates it.
It takes out that false bottom. Amazing.
Magnets.
Yeah, it's a World War I single shot that he made into like a Star Wars blaster.
It's too
So
too good.
good.
He must be stopped.
Must be stopped. That is crazy.
I mean, this is insane. And this whole thing is wearable. So like the idea is like you walk around at a con and
Call
just
people
swindle
out.
people.
Yeah.
Frankly, as someone who goes by Hondo Onaka, I love that.
But then if you lose, you just pull the gun out. And
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
pull out the Derringer. Dude, that's crazy.
Is
So yes, that will be a super ornament.
jeez.
I mean, all in all, like I am floored
It's amazing.
at how amazing the creativity is off the charts in so
love
many
he-
ways.
He says you can replace the blaster for snacks, which is just great.
Oh, sure.
Room for your
Naturally.
Sour Patch Kids.
You're like, I don't feel like blasting anybody today. I'm gonna put some
Box of
snacks.
fruit by the foot.
So, I mean, all in all, I am to all the artists. I mean, we're almost coming up on 3 hours here. thank you, of course, for sticking around and seeing all this. I hope you're able to replay it, watch it as you're able to scrub through it. It truly does mean, it means so much to me and everyone else in this community to see how hard people show up for this, because underneath all of this, it is about people helping each other. And like I said at kind of the top of the hour, these are acts of resistance, of like when Lando says we had each other, that's how we won. There is a statement of, I work in higher ed, as creativity is no longer taught and we don't benefit those things anymore because we're moving to all these different things. And I don't want to sound like I'm on a soapbox, but like without creativity, we don't get any of this. Without creativity, we don't get to put our effort into helping people that this will help, right? Because we made conscious decisions, like Justin said, to build costumes, and people made conscious efforts and decisions to put effort into this. And I feel like that can't be overstated how important that is for people to give at this point in time their hours, their minutes, their dedication, all of their knowledge, what they've learned to doing this. So I am so grateful for people who have supported this project, for all of you guys who have helped do this since kind of year one when we started this. It's incredible. It is. And I think to echo Justin's sentiment of, none of this wouldn't have like, in some ways I look back and I think I'm grateful for COVID, because I feel like this was when we all dove into each other. We were so looking for a community to geek out at a time where we felt like we were isolated. And I feel like, look at where we are now. And I think when I see this feels like we're flourishing. So I'm grateful for all the artists. I hope as you guys see, as you guys are looking through and seeing all this amazing work, just know that I'm grateful in so many ways for it, but also for us to be able to make an impact with what we enjoy doing is an amazing ability, and it's an amazing feeling to be able to have. And I think, I don't know, it's hard to go through all these and see how happy they make everyone. We went through it, we did all this, but I just want to say thank you to everyone for supporting this project and continuing to do what we do with it, because I don't see how it can get smaller from here. And I don't see how we can't continue to just keep making it more and more awesome with all of these efforts. So dudes, thank you so much. Justin, obviously, for many things. I'm grateful for everyone just being a part of it, man. This is you guys are my people. The people in the comments are my people. Star Wars is my people. This is amazing. It's amazing.
We found our tribe.
Yeah. Mike, thank you for igniting a spark that lit a fire.
There you go. Can't say it better than that.
That feels good to hear.
So Mike, are we going to talk a little bit about the logistics? I think people want to know how it's going to work.
Yeah, we'll go through this quick, because I know people have been like, I've been on the chat for 3 hours. What we're going to do, we just got, as it was becoming very obvious, I remember looking and going, I think we're almost at 50, and then they just kept coming. And I was like, I think there's 60. I think there's 70. We now, with Luke Daly and those guys over in the UK, we are literally almost at 100. And where Rami and I have been talking a lot about this and getting some other opinions on it, we have decided to go away from YouTube, and we're going to switch over to do auction, a non-profit focused auction site called Better World. And I know that, and basically what we're going to do, bear with us as we kind of finalize this over the next 24 hours. But right now, the plan is you'll be able to go to Better World, and you'll be able to, do a bid, and you'll be able to bid in the comments. What we're going to do to try to make it in the spirit of the live auction. For those of you who have participated on Instagram in the past, we were getting flagged as spam because there were so many comments happening at one post at a time. So Instagram was like, this looks like bot activity. And basically that's what was happening for why people weren't seeing their bids. And so what's going to happen is that we're going to do these in waves. So it's going to be, there's about 80 ornaments. We're going to do them in wave 1, wave 2, wave 3. And those waves are all going to close every 10 minutes once we start the auction. So if you wanted to bid on one of the super ornaments, or you wanted to bid on one of the ornaments and you didn't get your bid, you didn't get the final bid, you have another 10 minutes to get over to bid on another one, right? So that you can feel like, okay, cool. If I missed one, I can still go for another one, rather than closing them all at the same time, because I didn't want people to focus. But we didn't want people to focus on just one and feel bummed if they didn't get it. Right. So we're going to do it this way. And I think this makes sense for us. We're going to figure out how to do this and make it. And then we're going to do it live. Like, we're going to be watching live as they close, so that we're still going to have all of the excitement of seeing the final bid start to roll in. So please do definitely watch. We're going to have a lot of fun with this. It's going to be amazing. And there's going to be a couple other little things that we're going to throw in there. It's going to be super fun. So make sure you're watching. I think this is the best way to do it. Again, be patient with us. We are a bunch of dads with day jobs trying to make this happen. And we're kind of, doing this, but we're trying to learn as fast as we can to make something that's successful for everyone. And basically, so to clarify, Hunter, you'll be able to share the links of the auctions individually. We'll have them so that, let's say there's going to be 8 waves, right? Because 80 ornaments divided by 10 in each wave is basically almost an hour and a half. So you'll be able to watch on YouTube, but you'll bid on the Better World site. So at whatever time we decide, I think we said 8 p.m. the first wave is going to close. And so you'll have, after that wave closes, you can see if you won one, you'll know because you're following. And then you'll have 10 minutes to get to the second wave, they're all going to be listed. They just end the bid at 10 minutes apart. Does that make sense?
We're gonna stagger out the waves. That way you don't, because if they all ended at the same time and you were interested in more than one, you wouldn't be able to keep up with the activity, because at the last, how it goes with bidding, like at the last minute, it starts to get crazy. So this way you can keep up with multiple ornaments. It's just too much to manage with this many. For us, if they were, and we were starting to talk through the logistics, because we were going to do it in the comments on YouTube. But the problem is we're talking here in real time live on going out, but what you as the viewer are seeing as the time code, you might see it 10 seconds later, but the other person seeing it on the other side of town is seeing it 15 seconds later and 30 seconds later for someone else. And so everybody's view of what they're watching isn't exactly in real time relative to one another. So it gets difficult for you to comment against each other and actually like get your bid in relative to one another. So it started to break down when we were talking about how that bidding activity would work, even in the YouTube comments. So this kind of levels the playing field. It takes all that bidding activity off of our plate, and it takes that timing out of the equation. And this we can put all of Ryloth's hard work with the photos all goes up here. You can see everything. It keeps track of it. It takes the handling of the money out of our hands. All of it.
Yeah. So that will be really cool. And we'll make sure to share all of that. And then the other thing too is, on our side of things, we're, the buyers are gonna, just because some of these items are oversized and stuff like that, the buyers are going to pay for shipping, and just make that, because we also do want to open it up to people who understand, hey, I'll pay for shipping if I can bid in the UK. We have links. Starlight has links in Australia, the UK. They have them all over the place. So we're trying to kind of make it so that, we're not isolating it just to people in America. We have artists in the UK who are contributing ornaments too. And so we're trying to, like I said, this seems to make the most sense. They don't take a cut when it's below a certain amount of money. And so it just seems to make sense for us to be able to do it this way. But the spirit of being live while it's happening, keep it on in the background while we're talking through it, because we're going to be watching the bids close with you, and we're absolutely going to run lot of this up. Like
we'll
it's
know.
going to be super fun. Yeah.
We've got a dashboard that we can see the activity. And so we'll know where the hot spots are, and we're going to be hyping it up. We're going to jump back and forth from one screen to the next and be like, oh, let's see what's going on over here. And we're going to be talking about it. And Mike will have the ornaments in hand, and all of the crazy frenzy that you're used to with the bidding activity for these, it's all going to be there. So same schedule that we had Thursday night, just like on the Thank the Maker channel, just like before, same thing.
Yep. And then what's also great is that if you want to, you can actually so our friend Zach the Maker made these really awesome medallions, and they're about like 3 inches, this is about a 3-inch circle, and they're huge, and they're made out of it's a beautiful gold coated zinc. And they're going to have, Zach has those in production right now. And those are $50, and those go all to Starlight too. So Zach's going to donate all that money to Starlight. And if you have got outbid before, but you're like, man, I wanted to kick some money in, it's a great keepsake. It's this beautiful medallion. It'll hang awesome from a tree or from wherever you hang your holiday ornaments. And so you can, and that's another way. And so Zach's saying it's made out of Beskar, dude. I know, you're right. But what's really rad about that is even on that, we've already raised almost $1,200 just in those medallions.
Amazing.
So in terms of how we're going to kick ass on this, I'm so excited for that. So to have that as an option, but do buyers have to register on Open World or Better World ahead of time? Allie, I would say so. You have to, I don't know if there's a registration time or a lock or anything like that. I think it's as soon as you can bid. I don't know, because I think it checks out like PayPal, I assume.
But we're going to open up bidding at noon on Thursday, right?
Yeah. So you'll have
on
time
Thursday.
to
they're all going to open up.
Yeah.
But you know how it goes. So we're going to start the live stream at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. And that's really when it's going to start getting frenzied, right? That's when it heats up. So
yeah. So Zach,
you can register earlier in the day.
Yep, absolutely. So Zach, if you want to post up on your website where people can get that medallion, if they think they just want to grab that right now. So Colin, we're aiming for noon Eastern Standard Time of when the bids just start to open. And then that'll basically be open all day for bids to start trickle in. And then we'll kind of, towards the night, it's going to start getting into the shootout. And basically, again, what this really is to just make it so that we're all at the same time. We're not getting locked out by some weird algorithm. It just makes it a little bit more accessible for everybody. Okay, so Craig says, I just signed up. It took about 10 seconds. So we'll make it easy. And the waves is, again, to try and make it so that if you really had your eye on one of these and you don't get it, you don't have to be like, damn, that I was only able to go for one. We want people to remind themselves that this is for Starlight. So you are going to be able to have you basically eight opportunities to get. We're going to have a super ornament in every single wave. So you'll be able to kind of make it so that not all the supers are in one. We're going to make it so that you have a chance to be able to kind of do a shootout with a couple people, and it's going to be awesome. We're super excited about it, and it's going to make things a lot easier, I think, on our end. Just to not have to track as much and make it so that the website does what it's designed to do. And it seems like it works. We've heard great things. So we're kind of trusting, the systems that are in place. And I think Justin 501st also had one.
Yeah. And we've used it for all of our auctions. Galactic Senate, everybody's used it. Yes. It works.
So it's going to be amazing. So, Justin, any closing words on, we're here it is once again, Bad Guys Doing Good.
Just thank you. Thank you to the entire community that's supported the campaign thus far. Thank you to everyone that will. And this is fun. I cannot say how much fun it is to watch these auctions, conclude. So it's and fun things happen during that time. So people get nuts. But thank you, everybody.
Yeah. You guys are the best. Thank you to the community. And as always, may the force be with us, my friends. Looking forward to just follow along with us. I'll be posting all week, and then as we get more and more, I'll do my absolute best to be sharing often and a lot, and making sure that you're able to see all the information that's out there. So just follow along like you have been, and we're gonna crush this. This is gonna be amazing. So buckle up.
Big ups, everybody. Good stuff.
Let's go.
Let's do this.